It's time to go. Dun 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 dun. Oh wait, wrong session.
Yeah, everybody's here.
What's your damn Superman theme?
Dun, 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 dun. I like my Superman thing. I don't care what you say, bitch.
Yes.
Get in the game so we can start.
I don't need to be there for the intro.
Sure you do.
Wrong.
He's not wrong.
Pretty sure everyone has to be here.
Everybody is here. Oh, it's a fraud loot. No, I lose back.
I'm here.
Yeah, we good.
Now, go.
Damn, rushing me shit.
I've been waiting.
Nothing's even happening tonight. I mean, maybe.
Oh, there's plenty of stuff happening. You just don't know yet. Some shit's about to go down.
This is probably going to be, I don't know. Well, yeah, we'll see. I was half expecting a chill session, but who knows?
Turns around and tries to PK everybody.
It'd be the time to do it. Like, everybody's still weak from fighting. Pulls out explosive, lights it. Bye, everybody.
Heel turn, bitches.
Are you talking about me?
Actually, that would be more expected of Verna. So,
Because I'll do it. I'll do it again.
I think they know.
So here's a random question that I had now that we're out of the fucking one place.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that ate that dragon meat and got that, like, what was it, like, advantage on constitution saves or whatever?
Yeah.
Didn't that apply to literally the entire time we were in there?
Mm-hmm.
That's unfortunate.
That is pretty unfortunate, because I didn't realize that.
I didn't think about the time difference.
Yeah.
So we should have just abused anything that would give us advantage before we left and just had eternal advantage.
That was part of that ruling whenever, I think Ali asked about the skull, the timing on the skull. And it was any timed effects that happened on the material plane, you still have. That's why Brad's Revivify brews were still good. Because you guys have technically not left longer than 10 seconds, so... Yeah, I think the only ones that got the buff, though, were Violet and Jinx. Because Flint...
I mean, shouldn't Flint technically had it, even though it almost killed him?
No.
He still ate it.
No. Okay. Here we go. Last time, our heroes continued their long trek through the burning sands to rescue Tybalt's soul. With the final leg of their journey beginning, a horde of devils hot on their heels, and Vialdir himself sending waves of heat to slow the group down, they braved the haunting dunes of the Sea of Sand, narrowly avoiding the cursed souls that were trapped underneath, and eventually making their way to the hill lands that led to Vialdir's throne. As they made their way up a massive dune, Tybalt could feel his soul shard close by, but as they got closer, our heroes could see it being guarded by flying spine devils and bearded monstrosities below. They decided to cut a path through the fiends, but as they clashed, the hollow buzzing of the final shard's guardian could be heard on the cliffs above. A bone devil. Harrowed by the spines of the flying devils above, the fight seemed to take its toll on the Iron Tempest, until the Bone Devil, finally taking the field, finished the encounter by brutally assaulting Flint. Tybalt and Verna managed to free the last soul shard, but with the piece now gone, Vialdir himself took note and emerged in a massive form on the battlefield. I could not read what I wrote there. The situation turned even more grim, as the fallen sun god quickly killed Voxia and started to turn his attention to the rest of the invaders. Jinx, however, in a blind rage, rushed Vialdir, and after his mother's chakram was destroyed, he somehow managed to stab the god in the heart with his black-bladed dagger. Reeling in pain, Vialdir fell back onto the cliff, knocking Verna off and capturing Tybalt in his grasp. But before he could incinerate the wayward warlock, Tybalt heard a familiar voice, and with 2 words, Voxia appeared to free him in her final transcended form, laughing in the sun god's face. Brad stealthily recovered Flint and revived him, and with their new pact sealed, Tybalt was finally free from Vialdir's control, and in service to a new patron, the new goddess of pain knowledge. With everyone gathered, Flint quickly activated his cloak once more, ripping the group from the elemental fire plane before Vialdir could crush the lot of them. Now, back on the material plane, our heroes appear once more in the basement of the Lusty Barmaid, and try to process what in the literal hell just happened.
Okay, what in the literal hell just happened?
Minus
floor
3
is cold.
DKP for using the line from the intro.
I don't know.
I think I got my soul back. I feel complete.
Jace is gonna poke Tybalt to see if he's got a soul.
Ow.
Pretty good
So
indication of a soul.
Are you fully ascended now?
Yeah, I guess I am.
Jinx is gonna poke Foxia to see if she's fully
Hey,
ascended.
don't poke me.
And I bring you guys back to the Lusty Barmaid.
Wow, what an
A
improvement.
bar map! Oh my goodness, finally!
And no one cleaning glasses to be found.
Gonna
Where's
be
my-
gonna have to be
where's my
honest,
soap?
that's a little depressing.
What, no man
Did I
cleaning-
die?
What? No, you're there.
Where?
Everybody's there. You're in the basement.
Is that me?
Top right hand corner.
Oh,
I finally found the basement.
Yeah, so explaining the map just a little bit real quick before we get into anything else. So you have the main section of the Lusty Barmaid. Obviously, you can see where that is. Any of these rooms in the side here, you have the basement section, which is the old war room, which is where you guys are now. And then the C area is the employees' quarters, which you can see where all those are connected on the map themselves. And then at the very bottom, you have everything that's on the second floor, which is the Airy and you guys' bedrooms.
Oh my god, bees on the bee
I have a
floor.
dedicated bedroom.
You have, they're giving you,
The closet.
Tonvar's old room.
I'm in a closet.
Yeah, they're putting you in a closet. They're giving you Tonvar's old room, so it may smell a little greasy, but,
But where will Tonvar stay when he comes back?
build him another room. So yeah, if you guys want, I can customize your rooms any way you want. If you want them decorated any special way, you know, I just kind of went with whatever your characters had.
Skulls on the wall.
There are skulls on the wall already.
I'm sure I'll think of some stuff. I'll have to go shopping.
Mine's not pink enough.
I didn't have any pink assets. I could get some though. I can make that happen. So yeah, as you all poof back down into the basement area of the Lusty Barmaid,
I cast Healing Babylon.
cast Healing Spirit. Everybody can kind of dance through and get all your health back.
Hey, where's never mind.
Wait, what?
You updated the tokens too, huh? I'm super smart and barely click on it.
Well, these are just for the bar itself. I gave you your full-size token so you can kind of walk around and interact with people how you wanted.
It's a big piece of paper.
The matching outfits is pretty on point. That's all I'm saying.
So yeah,
Well, Tybalt, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. A little tired, but other than that, great.
Are you still high on cocaine?
No, it wasn't working in there. And it's fairy dust, friend.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And we are
Yeah,
going to
yes.
go straight to Betty Ford's clinic. Put Tybalt in there.
No, I'm off the stuff. I'm fine. I'm fine.
That's what every fairy dust user says. Or fairy dust abuser.
He can quit whatever he wants.
Heard that before.
next thing you know, he's gonna be chasing Nixie around the bar.
Oh goodness, that would be hilarious.
I just need another bump.
Well, okay, so this feels weird. Wait, why am I not hairy anymore?
That's a fantastic question.
Huh.
Yeah, where's your hair go?
Should go back to our room and do a thorough check.
We might have to do that later.
Is that skin or?
Yeah. Oh, you weren't here for that.
No, this is all new to me.
But you still have a tail.
Yeah, there is that.
That's
Hang on, I'll show you. There you go.
so it's like a Saiyan,
Like what?
a Super Saiyan, no fur and a tail.
Basically.
Nice.
She's reeked peak cat girl in this form.
So what's your plan now that you're ascended?
I have a little bit more sway with the other four now. I think now they can't deny me the conclave. I'll shut the honest up for sure.
Well, that's good. I can at least try to get you that meeting.
Yeah, anything we can do to help to get the meeting?
We're going to have to go talk to him. And I show-
Thomas?
Yes. He's already agreed, but show him my ascended form, I'm sure he'd be a little bit more willing. He did say that we're going to have to gather the others ourselves, though.
Who else is on the council?
And the other three gods. Calray, Ormir, and Oldona.
Yeah, well, doesn't Oldona hang out around here sometimes?
No, actually. She may be the
No?
most difficult one to get to.
Well, nobody likes her anyway.
For paladins too. Where is she usually?
Voxia starts kind of laughing to herself.
Her primary temple, it's in Narelle.
Great.
Well, it was a great plan.
How do we even try to go there? I can't go there at all. But how are you gonna get there?
I have no idea.
It's in a letter, like sternly worded.
Unfortunately, I don't think she's going to just answer to a sternly worded letter, especially considering who it is. No, we're going to have to go there in person.
We could try taking more of her paladins. I bet that'd get her attention.
I don't think that would make her want to come for this meeting and more want to kill her.
I,
She'd show up either way.
I'm not going to condone kidnapping any other gods' paladins if we can help it.
I didn't mean kidnap. I meant bring them to the right side of life.
I'm pretty sure that's kidnapping.
Yeah, you say tomato, I say
Kidnapping.
tomato. So, I have to ask, what's up with this thing? And I'm going to, pull out the dagger thing.
Oh, what the hell?
She's gonna
Yeah, that's my question.
roll a con save.
With advantage?
Just him or?
Yeah. With advantage because you've got the buff on.
Yeah,
Nice.
give me that extra one.
You take 5 points of radiant damage
Ouchies.
as you drop the thing down on the ground. And as it falls to the ground, you do kind of notice that the blade of your life-stealing dagger has melted around the hilt itself.
That thing's broken.
What?
So it's like brass knuckles now?
Something. Let me see it.
And she's gonna use Mage Hand and just kind of pick it up and swirl it around in front of her. And as you see it, there seems to be like these cracks of some kind of energy pouring out from it. You remember before, after you attacked Vialdir, there seemed to be some kind of energy that was just glowing from the blade itself. And she's going to kind of wave it up in front of her, and then using some of her own dark energy, she starts to kind of crush and mold the metal around the actual handle itself. And you still see, through small cracks in the metal, that radiant energy just bursting out from inside of it. But as she starts to kind of mold it and form it, it takes on the shape of just a dagger hilt, it looks like, covered in that black and steel that was on there before. And she kind of floats it on over to you.
Alright, there. Try it now.
Okay. We'll take hold of it.
And it's surprisingly cool to the touch now.
Yay, it doesn't hurt no more.
I don't know what the fuck you did to him. But I think you siphoned off some of his energy.
That's a thing.
Apparently. Where did you get that knife from?
It may have came from a weapon of a dead guy. Big scary dead guy. He was a paladin of Oldona at one point.
That doesn't make sense. Oldona paladins don't make... What? It doesn't make sense.
But he was dead. And he was kind of like a zombie, but not really.
Yeah, they
Well,
definitely don't do that.
Well, he was a paladin of something. He came from the he was that Norelian champion.
Wait,
That what's this guy? Asher. That's his name.
Asher? The Titan?
Yeah. Yeah, that guy.
He wasn't a paladin of Aldona, you idiot.
What was he a paladin of?
Vialdir.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, I killed. Yeah, we killed that guy. And
You-
then we took this.
You attacked the sun god with a weapon from a fallen paladin of his own order.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Holy shit.
She's kind of like got her hand on her head now.
Hey,
Yeah.
Tibble, give her some fairy dust. It looks like she needs it.
I'm out.
But yeah, it was his paladin's weapon then. Yeah, Inception.
Brad, are you upstairs right now?
He's right behind the boxes.
Oh, he's behind the boxes. Okay. I know he moved himself upstairs before, so.
Anyway,
But anyway, you guys do hear some commotion coming from upstairs.
no. Well, there's something going on up there.
Go upstairs.
Yeah, let's go see what's up with that noise.
Hey, Verna, come here for a second.
Oh, here I am.
I gotta zoom out.
I want
myself.
to give you. Here's your Gorgon head,
Okay.
Gorgon horn. Give that to you. So you say you can put it wherever you want. And
Where does A come up at? I'm trying to figure that out.
A?
Let's see what else.
Isn't that what we're in? A?
A,
Yeah, we're in A.
Brad's standing on top of it. Like a dick.
Oh, okay. I'm like trying to figure out where I would come up at, and I was like, yeah, I can't tell.
Here's
Hey,
your Gorgon horn.
Hey Carson, how do I drop like all my inventory in my room?
Just whatever you want to put in your cases in your room, you put them in there.
Everything, because I'm super heavy.
Okay, yeah, you just load all that stuff up there. You'll have to keep up with whatever's in your room and whatever's on your person, but
How do I do that? That's another question.
I guess you could just make like, you have that treasures and other items tab that's on your second sheet. I guess you could just put like whatever items you have on there in that.
Or a pen and pencil.
Or that.
Or pen and paper.
Okay.
Pen and pencil probably wouldn't help you.
I'll do pen and pencil and I'll just have it updated. Like before we start the session, I'll put it on the screen or something.
Okay, that'll work.
Why
That's
is this
it.
place so empty?
Cool.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, I suppose it's time to stop hugging the floor now. Now that I've cooled back down.
Yeah, and you got dressed again as well. You
Yep.
flipped out your suitcase and put on another suit. But yeah, you all hear commotion coming from upstairs, and as you walk back upstairs, you do realize the bar's quite empty. But you do see what looks like several of your employees standing outside currently.
What the hell are they doing out there?
Is it a riot? Are they protesting?
We've only been gone for 10 seconds. Like, what could have happened?
Like, seriously, what could have happened in 10 seconds? I'm gonna go investigate, because curiosity
Hey.
got a cat.
What's going on out here? Why is everybody outside?
Verna, you see everyone's kind of looking straight up, and Sarah actually grabs your head and tilts it up as well.
Come
What's
on.
up?
Sarah's not even here, but okay.
Sarah's there.
That's not Sarah.
That's Sarah right there.
Oh, she's thinking of Brad. I'm thinking of Brad's name. Okay. I look up then.
As you all look up, there seems to be... It seems to be a little darker outside. Yeah, Brad. Brad's got no fucking clue what's going on. It seems to be a little darker outside, and as you all stare up at what looks to be the sun, obviously you can't stare directly into it, but there seems to be kind of like a small eclipse.
I'm putting detect magic up. There's anything magical up there?
No. Mainly because
Is that
you're casting detect magic on the sun, and that's out of range.
Yeah, that makes sense.
is it a shady eclipse?
Yeah. Yeah, it just looks like a small piece of the sun is actually gone.
So I asked Voxia, like, could any of this have anything to do with what we just did 10 seconds ago?
Hang on, I gotta get her over there because she doesn't even see what's going on yet.
I just assumed she was with us.
Yeah, she's
I think the piece of the sun that's missing is in your dagger.
yeah. She looks up and she's just like,
Holy shit.
Well, how big is your dagger?
I gotta get that. Did I do that, like, fucking Urkel look on my face right now? Like,
Jinx, Voxia kind of turns her head over and looks at you. And she rips open a portal behind you and kicks it through. I need you to make a performance check.
Performance check. Okay, hold on. Let me figure that out.
Is that going to be a problem, Voxia? Like, end of the world?
No, she
type
went
problem?
through the portal too.
Hold on, I'm trying to find.
Did we see them go through the portal?
Yep. Jinx, you're in your room now, by the way.
Oh wow! What a great roll!
Yeah, good job. Good job. Good job.
What a great roll!
Good job. She was not satisfied.
Oh, but how was I? But I mean, how satisfied was
I don't
I?
know yet.
Not good.
Because I mean, that could just be a her problem.
Wow.
Sorry. Oh man, what's the odds of rolling a 1 and a 2?
Oh, they didn't fix it. She fucking nat 20'd.
Yes.
God damn it.
I'll take my bonus, please.
Oh, hey, there's the 20.
That's a 20? Jesus.
Yeah, she got advantage on that. Cause yeah, okay, so she was apparently completely enamored by the whatever you just did and just took you back to your room and jumped your bones. Anyway, after 10 minutes of that, the two of you...
She should have gotten a disadvantage for his performance.
Poke her right in
Man,
the
did you
eye.
say only 10 minutes?
Best 10
Yeesh.
minutes ever.
After 10 minutes, they both return back out again, and yeah,
He literally took a piece of the sun.
That's what it looks like. Is that going to be a problem going forward? Like, we all kind of need the sun.
I mean, it's still shining.
I mean, it's
Ish.
fine for now, but I don't think you really understand what you did. You damaged the literal sun.
Right. Look, I wasn't thinking, big scary guy. You were on fire and dead. I wasn't thinking, so I just did stuff.
No, you don't get it. Part of the charge of the No Gods is to be able to control this world that we're in. You proved the old gods can be hurt.
Yeah.
Question. Like, you guys are kind of rising up in power, you know, to replace the old gods, right? I've put that much together.
Right.
You can't necessarily kill the old ones, though, right? I mean, like, he is the sun. How does that work?
Yeah, what happens if we do beat them? There's just no sun?
No,
I mean,
someone has to replace him. Someone that could be able to control that power.
So that, if you replace him, does that mean you stay up there?
Well, no. My home is on this plane.
But there are more than 5 old gods, correct?
Right, there's 8.
And there's only 5 of you guys. The math doesn't line up.
It doesn't. So you know what that means.
There are going to be more new gods?
I'm bad at math.
It means that the new gods are more powerful than the old ones, so I don't need as many.
When the time comes, if we need to vanquish the old gods, either some of the no gods are going to have to take on extra elemental abilities, or we're going to need more new gods.
So you're gonna vanquish my god?
Why would she vanquish herself?
Nobody said anything about vanquishing them. Just exchanging their power. Like I said, I have no qualms against Yedea. She's not fallen yet. But even the ones that haven't fallen yet seem to be losing their grasp on this world. They've been on their own planes for too long. But if they were to come back to this one, destruction would follow in their wake. And it doesn't matter how good the god is. That would be for certain. Well, this changes things.
She's still kind of staring up at the sky.
And for sure it'll be a good story for the bards.
Yeah, that's something.
I bet they'll be talking for years about Jinx the Sunslayer.
Yeah, just hope they don't find out the truth.
What, that you bitched out and ran? I mean, we all did.
Just a lucky ass idiot.
Most heroes are lucky ass idiots.
I'm not going to lie, you all almost died.
You too.
I actually died.
Wang.
Who else actually died?
And Flint. Flint actually died too.
Well, luckily we're all here now, and we made it out of there.
Yeah, we made it. We're safe-ish.
So, wait. Let me get this straight, though. There's a hole in the sun now because of you idiots. You were gone for 10 seconds!
It was an important 10 seconds.
Yeah, we can do a lot in 10 seconds.
Apparently.
Yep.
Is it notably colder now?
There's less sunlight.
Okay.
It's
I
not
was
a-
curious if we noticed a difference there.
It's
It's
not.
just sunlight.
It's not a very large hole, but it is noticeable.
Okay.
So yeah, Jinx, the dagger that you are holding now is almost equivalent to a legendary weapon. It is called Eclipse. It is the first Voxian relic because of you literally stabbing the sun in the heart.
That'll teach the sun.
Does he get to roll more than a 1 on getting his life back when he uses it?
Kinda. He's got the stats on it. It does some fun stuff.
Yeah. He's nice. He's nice. Of course, that's just going to turn that roll into a 1 from now on, so...
Who knows? We'll see.
Wait, what the hell?
Anyway, as everyone realizes that Jinx has just destroyed the world yet again, they all kind of go back to work again.
Well, who is this?
Who's who? That?
Who is it?
Oh, you don't recognize them.
Who are you?
Is that Misty from Pokemon?
Who? Who you talking to?
I'm talking to this person. I'm like staring. Like I'm gonna come like stand directly in front of her face. Who are you?
I work here. Who are you?
We are the owners.
Yeah, we kind of own this place.
No shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I haven't met y'all yet. I got hired by the little goblin guy in there.
Okay.
When did you get
What do you
hired?
do?
Oh, I got hired earlier this morning.
To do what?
Actually, wait, no. I said that wrong. It was 3 days ago she got hired on. It was while you were gone. She got hired on while you guys were gone.
I don't know what she does.
You had put in for a new barmaid.
Exactly. I was getting ready to say, didn't we have to put in for Piety and Alex moving up
That you did.
in positions?
That you did.
Can we get like a zoomed in image of her so I can see what she actually looks like?
I will have to get that. Hang on. Give me just a moment because I didn't actually set one up for her.
Just like, who the hell is this standing next to me suddenly?
It's like, a random person.
Realize it took all that time for me to figure that out. I'm like, wait a minute.
The funny thing is, the other barmaid you guys have not talked to yet is on the map. Because I've never used her. Okay, let me make a handout for her real quick. Then I gotta find her fucking... Okay, where are you, Rose? There she is. And then it's probably going to take an hour for me to actually load the damn thing. But it is on the way, so yeah. What you see standing next to you is apparently a kind of medium height half-elf girl. She has kind of red hair pulled up into a ponytail. And she's wearing like a flannel shirt and got it tied around her chest. Seems to be dressed rather provocatively, even for how dressed down she looks.
So Misty.
Kinda.
What's your name?
My name's Rose.
Rose.
Yeah, I haven't seen y'all around here before. I knew that the owners were out doing all kinds of venturing stuff. They said y'all might be coming back through. I just hadn't worked in the last couple of days. When did y'all get back?
20 seconds ago.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've been back.
Is she giving off any strange vibes?
Roll insight.
Wasn't there just a meme about that?
Yes. I always have to ask now.
I'm going to.
Oh look, my dice are pink too. Woo.
And there she is.
Did you just draw that really quick?
Nope. It's not my best work, but I have had artwork for her for a while.
So she's got a rose tattoo. That's a fantastic.
She looks shifty.
Sorry, what'd you roll for the insight?
17 and a 22. Normal 17.
She just seems really friendly. I mean, you can make whatever inferences you want about her. She just seems like a generally nice person.
You got robot voice, but I understood she's genuinely nice.
So how's business?
Well, it's been pretty good so far, I think. I really like doing this kind of work. Love being around all these people.
That's so.
Well, hell yeah. Anywhere I can drink on the job and not get fired for it, I'm all up for it.
I suppose that is a good thing.
You drinking on the job?
I mean, yeah, everybody does.
That's kind of what they do, Verna.
Making sure.
But yeah, so you don't kill people at night, do you?
That's a weird question to ask, but no, I don't.
Voxia kind of eyes you.
just gonna grin back at her because that was totally a intentional jab.
Have y'all had problems with that in the past or something? No, don't know what he's talking about.
But anyway, are you working now?
Yes, I am actually, and I probably need to get back onto my shift. Sorry.
Yeah, we should do that.
Y'all want to come in and take a load off your feet? And apparently there's a hole in the sun now. That's fucking weird. But hey, we'll get you some drinks.
Who's that?
That's Verna.
That's Verna.
And this is Sarah.
That's Tiny.
Is that Flint? This gotta be Flint.
Oh, it's Lion Killer.
Yes, that's totally Flint.
Or Lion Killer? Oh,
That's
okay.
like he needs to be bigger. Hang on, he needs to be bigger.
This
There we go.
Flint.
It's probably too big, but it will.
Alex.
Hey, it's Benny.
That's not Benny.
Man, you do you know any of the NPCs' names?
He literally knows none of the NPCs.
I don't know one's name. It goes one ear and out the other.
Apparently.
Does anyone know where Ledin is? Is he still here?
He should be back in the garrison. I don't think he left yet. He was staying around working on stuff after the mayor left.
I keep forgetting only 10-second has.
Is he coming to? I turned to Voxy. Is he coming to Barclay with us?
Berkeley. We're not going to Berkeley.
Wherever we're taking the mayor. Where are we taking the mayor?
Forgot it proper.
Forgot. I'm sorry.
And y'all are going on that trip. I'm staying here. I've had enough traveling for a while.
Aw, but what if I get lonely?
I don't know, you have a hand.
Touche. And I'm going to I'm not do that in front of everybody.
She smiles and kisses you on the cheek.
If you need me, just pray. Flint.
Flint is you're still outside, so I'm guessing you're still kind of staring up. Just
Actually, no. I'm looking around at the different people who's in the area.
okay. So you're just kind of like staring back into the bar. Sarah's.
No, outside.
Oh, outside. You're
I'm
just
staring outside.
Oh, you're just people watching. Okay, yeah. There are lots of people that are doing the exact same thing that your employees were. When they noticed that it got a little bit darker outside, they went out and just kind of looked up at the sky and saw the same thing. You see several people that are kind of staring up and pointing. But after they just kind of see that there's nothing wrong per se, they just kind of shrug it off and start walking away.
Do I see anybody now? What types of people do I see? Are they workers, carpenters, sailors?
Several sailors, a few dock workers, since you guys are so close to the port. You see the tailor shop guy is standing out front, and he's just like, "Holy shit, that's awesome!"
Can I go over and talk to the dock workers?
Yeah, if you want.
I'm gonna go talk to the dock workers.
You find a couple guys that are still kind of staring up at the sky. They're kind of leaning up against some crates.
So what you think, guys?
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Why does the sun get
Hey.
dark like that all of a sudden?
I don't know. Maybe the gods are just playing games or whatever. Who knows?
Right. Gods.
Maybe they had one too many to drink. Hey, got a question for you.
What's up?
You know any sailors or ship captains that are looking for work?
They kind of look at each other, and one guy kind of like scratches himself in the back of the head. Not really. Actually, work's been kind of good lately. A lot of the captains have got their own boats going pretty readily out of this place. There's, not really anybody looking for work.
Alright.
Yeah, that's the weirdest thing. A lot of the, freelance captains have kind of just been going missing lately.
Okay. Well, we own the Lusty Barmaid over there, and if you hear anybody looking for work, sailor wise, or any freelance captain that is looking for a ship, just send them over and ask for Percy, and I'll let Percy know that some people may be coming by.
Oh, hey, yeah, for sure, yeah, we'll send them your way. Oh, you say you own that bar over there?
Yeah. What do you think of it?
Oh, man, I love that place. They got this shifter girl in there. Oh, my God, the things she does to you. You thought you died.
Hey, makes you keep wanting to come back, right?
More than just come back. Come front, come side.
Yep. We got a couple of new girls in there.
Yeah, may have to come check them out, eh? What you think, Tommy? Yeah, sure. Yeah, we may have to come back and check later.
But yeah, just if you hear anything, just let them know we're looking for hires.
Can do, man. You have a good day.
All right. You too. My name's Flint, by the way.
Good to meet you.
Yep. All right. Have a good one.
Flint.
And with
Go ahead.
what? Go.
Go ahead.
And with that, I'm going to walk towards the tailor shop. Is that who you said was also outside?
Yep.
We just Carson?
Carson?
Hello?
Ignore.
Pretty much.
I think I'm lagging a little bit tonight for some reason. But he's standing out beside, out in front of the tailor shop currently.
Nice, sit there. So what you think of the sun?
He looks down. Oh shit! They need to put a bell on you.
No, I don't need a bell. Hey, got any new stuff in since last time we were here?
You guys were here this morning.
Well, I don't know when you get orders in.
Get them in once a week.
Once a week, okay. Hey, just want to let you know that we're looking for a couple of sailors or a freelance captain. If any of them happen to stop by in the shop, can you send them down to the bar and ask for Percy? If they're looking for work.
Roll persuasion actually, because he doesn't actually deal with that kind of stuff normally. So,
Just asking. But okay.
Roll that
Sound like
20.
you dropped like 30 dice.
There you
just
go.
To tell him that.
Damn!
yeah, sure. If I see anybody, I'll send them your way.
Hey, I appreciate it, buddy. And if we see anybody coming in with tattered clothes, we're gonna send them your way.
Sweet.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
My back doesn't itch.
All right. All right. See you later, buddy.
Later.
And with that, I go back to the bar and let Percy know that we may be having some people, some sailors coming in if they're looking for work, to send them to look for. Oh God. What's his name? Hold on. Yeah, to send them to Darius and Leighton Frost.
Okay. As you're heading back,
And if they're not there, to of course send them to Crank.
Okay.
'Cause we need to start outfitting our ships. So
As you're headed back to the bar, Sarah, who's still kind of hanging around outside, sees you walk back up, and she kind of grabs the arm of your cloak.
Flint, right?
yes, ma'am.
Sorry, I didn't really get to talk to you the other day with all the craziness.
No, understandable. I know you and her were close.
Yeah. I heard you were the one that brought her back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you. I mean,
Oh, no problem. I didn't want her to be left behind to be with them savages.
yeah, there's no telling what they would have done to her. She was like a
Nope.
sister to me, and yeah, I'm glad she could at least be home for a little bit.
Absolutely.
Um,
Absolutely.
Here, though, she had these on her, and I figured you might be able to use them. It's kind of a thank you.
Oh, no. You keep them.
Please, I insist. Just, you could probably make better use out of them than anybody in the temple.
And she hands you a string of prayer beads that you remember that Piety got whenever you guys were in the tower.
Okay, I say thank you. Do you know what they do?
They're beads.
Giggity.
Bees.
Beads. All right. Well, thank you, Sarah.
She kind of rolls her eyes at you, pig, and then she smiles.
Yeah. Question for you.
Uh-huh.
Do you know anything about fighting hill giants or trolls?
Not.
Or have you heard anybody talk about that?
I mean, there's a few hill giant tribes around, like, the road between Brigada Proper and Zento. Some of them kind of hang towards the north a little bit, almost getting up into the woodlands before you get to Old Nasaren. They've been kind of moving south a little more lately.
Okay.
I don't really deal with them, though. I mean, I've just been in the church, so I do get out and stretch my wings every once in a while, but not often.
Do you know anybody who have you heard of anybody who's encountered trolls or hill giants?
Not recently. There were a couple of traders that came through the temple that said, they said they saw a few of the giants working with some trolls.
Oh, that's no good. That sounds like it's trouble.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Well, yeah. If you hear anything, just let us know.
Yeah, can do.
And once again, thank you for the beads.
No problem. Thank you for bringing her back.
She's going to kind of bow to you.
Thomas's blessings, and
She'll just go back in the bar.
And I'll talk with Lion Killer.
Okay. So anything,
What's up, buddy?
anything in particular you want to say to him?
No, I just wanted pleasantries so you can move on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He just kind of informs you as to what's going on in the area. It's been quiet, so within the last.
Yeah, but the main thing was I just wanted to do a little recruiting.
Yeah. So yeah, you give that information to Percy, and yeah, he says that he'll pass it on. What would everybody else like to do?
I have a couple of things to do.
Okay. What would you like to do?
Where's my raven?
That's a good question.
I totally forgot about the messages I sent back a couple of weeks. And I also need to talk to what's their face, the to see what can we do with these materials I got from the other plane.
Okay. Yep, Raven, you're probably going to have to dig into a little deeper because you don't know, and you might not have the time to do it this afternoon.
That's fine.
But yeah, Kimmy's right there if you want to talk to her.
Yeah, I want to talk to Kimmy about these items I got from the underworld.
Okay.
So I just put down the devil chain, the Gorgon's horn.
Miss Thorngage, glad to see you. Holy shit, what is that?
It's a lot of stuff that I got from somewhere from the desert.
That's a big ass chain.
Yes.
Is that a
What
horn?
can we do with it? Yes, this is also, I believe, a Gorgon's horn.
Gorgon horn. Okay. Cool. I could do a lot of shit with that.
Oh yeah, that too. Actually, Flint has all those. Okay, yeah. What can you do with these horns and stuff?
Ooh.
So I might be able to make you a couple of weapons and things from the horn. If there is, let's see. She kind of starts flipping through her schematics. I can make a lance out of the horn. I don't really know if you could use that or not, though.
Anybody in my party uses a lance, or it's just a Flint?
You don't know. Because you haven't really talked to your party to find out how they fight.
Yeah, maybe the teddy bear can use it. I don't know.
Let's see. Yeah, I can make a lance out of it. Oh, you will be really cool. I could take the chain and I could, like, hook it up to, like, a gunpowder charge, and then you could, like, shoot the horn, and it has the chain and the... Oh, that would be awesome. You could, like, pull things back with it, like a grappling hook, a grappling lance.
What's the value on that?
Let me see here. Let's see. You're providing most of the materials. I might be able to make something like that for 1,200 gold.
Oh, wait, you can make, but how much value can I sell it for?
Oh, I mean, I don't appraise the materials.
But you cut off.
I don't appraise the materials. I just make things.
Okay. Do you know where I can go get them appraised before we make stuff out of them?
I mean, there's a couple of people in town that could do it. There's that horn blower guy, though people haven't heard from him in a while.
Alright, maybe I'll make a stop over there later.
Probably just get it appraised at the general store, too, but you probably won't get as good of a price for them.
Yeah, well, let me make some communications with certain people, see what we can do. But I do like that grappling hook lance or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, you've got me most of the materials. If you guys could foot the bill on that, I could definitely make that, that's for sure. It's probably still taking me a little bit, though. This dumbass here still is running slow. Still haven't been able to find the right power core.
Which one do you need?
Well, I told you I was looking for an evocation soul stone.
Repeat, Carson.
Am I really lagging that bad tonight?
You have moments.
Yeah, it comes and goes.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I just reset the internet and everything. I don't know what's wrong with it.
It's only when you say something important.
Fuck.
It literally has been only when you've said something we needed to hear.
And I told you earlier I was looking for an evocation soul stone.
Oh, I need to get Flint in here for you because he has shards of. He has some soul gems, I believe.
Don't you have one?
I gave all my stones to him because he's the stone guy.
Ah.
But I can yell for him.
Wait, you guys found one?
Yeah, we found a couple. Let me see if he's over here.
You found a couple? Wait, what? As you're walking out the door, she's kind of like screaming behind you.
Must find Flint.
Yeah, he's not the only one that had them, right?
Yeah, but he's already here. Hey, Flint, I need you to come over here with
literally walk past Jinx and Violet.
Right?
Yeah, well, I like Flint better.
Beginning to juggle all of the ones that I collected.
Whatever.
The large one I have. Like, oh.
Public announcement. I need everybody who got gems to come with me.
Did we all get?
Who had gems? I didn't get any gems.
I gave you some.
Gems? No, you didn't.
The soul gems or whatever those
You gave me soul
crystals were.
stones, but not gems. You
Oh,
didn't give
yeah,
me any
well.
gems.
stones.
You want here?
Yeah.
I give you your soul stones back. Your soul stones back to you.
How many was it? One or two?
I believe you had 2 small ones.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, you had 2 small. I never remember you giving them to me, but here you go. I snap my
Put 'em in your
fingers and
bag.
they appear.
I actually do remember him saying that he gave them to you, because I heard it in the other recording.
Okay.
And you like stones, so I was like, oh, you can have.
I give him back his 2 small soul stones.
Alright, I handed them over to Kimmy.
Oh man, little ones. Alright, well.
I'm gonna go since he did make the PSA.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and
Violet's gonna stop pouting at the table and.
Because everyone's
going.
ignoring her.
Yeah, baby.
Well,
I
she's
have
got
a
something that's
large
bothering
soul
her. I guess I'll stand in the doorway. This room's kind of. No, wait.
I dropped the soul stone I have on the table.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull the large one that I got out and be like, so what can I get for this?
Kimmy's
Is this who we sold these for? No, dump mine out on the table.
Kimmy's jaw hits the floor.
I'm gonna stand here in the doorway and just whistle to myself like nothing.
Hey, Teddy Bear, do you use lance weapons?
I mean, I could. I mean, it'd have to be better than this axe that my dad gave me.
How about a grappling hook lance?
I don't even know what that means,
Sounds pretty
but that
sweet.
sounds exciting.
It's a lance
Well,
with a chain on it that you can shoot and bring things back to you.
Does that mean that things would be easier to hug because I could just bring them to me?
I mean, I
Seems like it.
suppose, but usually the things you're going to be lancing you don't want to hug.
She
I don't
hugs
know
a lot
about
of
that.
things.
So
I
yeah,
hugged a lot of things on this trip.
if you want this lance, I have the material. You just have to up front the gold to make it.
Well, how much is that?
To 100.
And her head hits the table.
Well, maybe we can work out a deal here. I mean, you guys have got a lot of freaking soul stones. Did you guys go to the actual Fireblade or something?
Yes. What are you
No.
What?
Yeah, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I kind of stabbed the sun.
It's the reason there's a hole in the sun. He's the reason.
Her eyes are like the size of dinner plates at this point, just like.
You know, I shouldn't be surprised by any of this at all. Ever. Okay, look, I definitely need the big one. And I said I would pay for the big one. So I can do the work for half.
Say that one more time.
I could do the work for half if you give me the big one.
What are you gonna do with the big one?
You want to see?
I do.
Kinda.
Alright. She takes one of the soul stones up off the table, and she kind of opens up Mushroom's head like one of those trash cans that you step on the pedal. And inside, you see, like, around all the, like, steamwork and gizmos that's in his actual face, there seem to be several, like, red runes that are kind of etched around the inside of his head. And as she takes this giant soul stone, she places it in his cranium and pops the top back down on it. And you all start hearing... And then steam starts billowing out of his face, and Mushroom starts moving like crazy all over the room, just darting from place to place.
Oh, hell yes!
That's just
Does-
alright.
Is he
Does
okay?
that mean my
And he grows all of a sudden.
weird?
So she was clear that she would only buy the big one, right?
I mean, I'll buy the rest of them from you. I could use them.
Does that mean that you could double
I don't
time
think
on your
half
whip?
is good enough. Do you think you could do
Damn
that
it.
in half?
Persuasion.
My idea is not gonna work.
Ooh.
Man, though, that thing's really good. How many stones have you guys got?
I have a large one.
Okay, you've got a large one, several small ones.
So basically, 2 large, some small ones. What does Violet have size wise?
Well, let me look real quick as I'm doing my stupid. 4. I got 4 small ones.
4 small ones. So yeah, you got some small ones, 2 large ones. Quick use.
Abraham?
Cut us a deal.
Flint, do you got any?
Flint looks up and starts whistling again.
If you look over, Violet heard that they were gonna buy the big one, so she took out some rope and she's trying to tie them together to make it look like a big one, and it's failed miserably.
Yeah, because these things are sharp, and the rope is probably just getting cut as you try and tie them together.
I almost 20'd it.
So what do you think?
Alright, fine. Give me the big one and one of the small ones, and I'll do it for free.
Hey!
Sounds like a good deal.
So that's 2 of the big ones and 1 small one total.
I put mine on the table. I'm like, please don't blow up the block.
I can't make any
let's-
guarantees.
At least
So-
fix whatever you break.
Does that double your speed on making stuff?
It actually does.
And she's kind of like rubbing her hands together now.
So, this whole engine, this was Tonvar's plan. This is his internal combustion engine. This is what he's been trying to work on. You guys helped us. I think we actually might have perfected it.
Well, I'll shoot back inside. Did you say something? Did you say something about the internal combustion engine?
Yeah.
You guys are using the seal for that. The Aldu seal.
No?
Not what I heard.
What can you tell us about home?
Oh, it's great. Giant metal brass beetle. We've actually made it to where it can actually burrow up under the sand. We don't have to worry about the elements out there. It's got...
What's running that giant beetle?
I don't really know.
Maybe a seal.
Definitely a seal.
Kelleray kind of keeps to herself, so we just kind of, I don't know, just accept it.
Caloray.
Yeah.
Why do I know that name?
Religion.
Profuse whistling from Violet.
I know why I know that, but I don't think Jinx would remember.
That is the new god of mechanics and industry. Actually, I forgot her official title. Let me give it to you.
Boy, did I not write that down correctly. Huh?
La 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 la. Goddess of the Turning Gears. She is the new god that is over industry, trade, and invention.
So, if I recall, that's one of the
Basically,
gods.
a new god has a seal.
New god has a what?
I'm talking to Jinx.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I mean, technically we have a seal and we have a new god too.
But we trust the new god.
I don't know if I trust the other ones to have a seal.
What I'm saying.
Yeah, we might need to deal with that.
We're gonna need to go to home anyway, so we can get her to come to the council. But while we're there, we might as well steal the seal.
Yeah.
Steel, huh?
Yeah, that's up your alley, right, Shorty?
Well, it depends. How fast can you make my arm now?
Are y'all actually discussing this in front of Kimmy?
Yeah, it's okay.
And you're actually discussing this in front of Brad?
Brad's
he's
not
in the
here.
Where is
He
Brad?
failed. He's at the
You're
bar
actually-
drinking.
And you're actually discussing this in front of a lawful character?
Who? I mean,
I will turn around and go to the bar, going la 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 la. I don't hear anything. I don't want to know anything.
you're on board with taking the seals. Like, you're part of the Iron Tempest.
Yeah,
I
technically.
don't say steal.
It's only use words like steal.
We're gonna borrow it for a while.
Requisition.
Acquire.
What a
Requisition.
Yeah.
I mean,
Barter.
I don't know what
It's
you're.
only stealing if we don't give it back.
I don't know what you're talking about a seal anyway. I mean, if you want to learn more about home, I could always, I don't know. Tonvar's gotten pretty close to the Clock King now. You could probably go talk to him.
Yeah, that sounds like a fantastic idea. Who's the clock queen?
He's the
The clock.
he's the head gnome in charge of everything.
But he likes clocks?
God damn it.
Yes, Brad. That's exactly what we're talking about.
Okay, so could you send a letter about that to them? Say we'd like to meet them?
The
Or
clock.
do we need to send a letter to Orin? I mean, not Orin, fucking wrong universe. Tonvar.
Right player,
Is
wrong
Tom-
character.
Is Tanvir on home or in home?
Yeah, he's in home right now.
Yeah.
Or he should be.
He's been working with my brother Devlin to try and make these engines work. They're
So are you gonna send the letter back bragging about that? Like, be like, yo,
hell yes
look
I
what
am.
did. Nana boo boo.
Hell yes I am. I mean, we kind of figured out his secret. Kinda.
So what's the time frame now?
What do you mean?
Stuff with this new stuff.
Oh, let's see. So with this, it's gonna cut my time down in half. So your arm should be done in probably about a week and a half.
Nice.
So what all can you make? Like, this is a pretty fancy shop. Can you make some cool stuff?
I can make whatever you guys bring me. I mean, if you come up with any idea, I can see if I got the materials, try and put it together for you. If you find some cool materials, I can try and make anything out of it for you. Those...
Can
Can
you
you
make-
make stuff out of dragon stuff?
I can't really work with dragon too much. I'm not really trained for it. My brother can, though. He's great with it.
Can you work well with Jade?
Jade. I mean, I'm not really a stone worker.
Hold on, I gotta go through my list and see what I got.
Can you
What about
copy?
this 2 pounds of adamantine that I've just been sitting on randomly?
Wait, you got adamantium?
Yeah?
I might be able to do something with that.
Okay. I remember taking it, and I had no idea why I took it. It looked shiny. Looked important.
I mean,
What can
yeah,
you
yeah,
do?
yeah, sure. Give me what you got. I'll see what I can do with it.
Okay, I'll give her the 2 pounds of it.
Okay.
Look at Discord.
No, you look at Discord.
Where's that at?
What would you want?
Me?
Yeah.
That's a great question. I don't know what I really need. Kind of just recently got into actually having to, fight things.
Armor. Upgrade your armor.
Oh, what armor?
She's naked on.
Something that can stretch with you.
What?
I don't wear armor.
You don't really wear armor. The thing with this stuff is it's not really great for weapons, but it makes great armor.
I wear armor.
And you really don't have that much of it to begin with. I don't know, I might be able to make you a belt, some bracers.
Yeah, I mean, if it helps somebody else, I don't really care.
I mean, there's really
How
not...
about
Good.
how about alligator skin?
I don't really work with leather either, but are some good leather workers in town.
Okay, I can deal with that then.
I'm just gonna look over to Jenks. Jenks, if that's gonna help you, you're more than welcome to it. I don't really have a use for it.
I mean, I don't really. Nah. Shit. I'm in an awkward position. Outside of character, I know stuff that I don't know in character.
Right.
Because I want to say no.
I know
But-
what you're thinking.
Yeah. But in character, I don't know that, so I'd be like, totally take it.
I mean, yeah, I can make you a bracer and belt combo with this amount that I've got.
What's that do? What did that do?
I mean, it would help your defenses a little bit. It's not really gonna do much, but,
Is it pretty?
yeah, I mean, it's kind of a shiny blue. I really like the look of this metal. It's really, really nice. She kind of
Sure.
seems
What
mesmerized by
does
it,
it
actually.
cost? What does it cost to have you make that?
Since there's not much here, I'm gonna say probably $350.
God, you are like a freaking drain on the economy here.
That's her caveat. She's expensive. I mean, if you want, you guys are always welcome to come in here and use the forges and stuff. It is your shop, after all.
You know how to use this stuff?
I can experiment.
Literally use your facilities and drain your count.
Crank.
Look, I know how to do this, and I'm gonna like put down my woodworking stuff. Like I could use this. I can't use all that.
Oh, you work wood. That explains a lot. So... And you guys hear, like, off in the distance coming from the, garrison. I can do it! It's Crank.
Crank did make that dagger for me.
Make another one.
Well, we need to find equal frickin' thing.
You
'Cause
could,
now it's not even a dagger. I kind of broke it.
you could have Crank do it, however, I will caution that you guys just had 2 new battalions of troops move in, and he might need to be training them currently.
Yeah,
What's the
we'll do
What's the
that.
other guy's name?
Which other guy?
Zim. Doesn't he copy stuff?
Tonvar.
Tomar's not there.
On. Yeah, but like,
Can we
where
strap
is-
it to a diary?
where is Tombar? That's my question.
Where is Tonvar?
Yes.
Have
Home.
you not been listening to the past, like, 20 minutes?
He's in home.
Oh, shoot. I got Tombar and whatchamacallit confused. Okay, yeah. I thought you guys were talking about Crank. My bad.
So how about more discounts? Because we just got you all this like soulstone stuff. Like that was pretty dangerous. Like I literally had to face a god for that stuff.
Dude, I've got to make a living somehow.
Not with us.
There's a bed. Like, don't you have a bed here?
No!
You just come here and do stuff?
Yeah!
So how
Where
much
do
how much of your profits do you give to our organization?
Well, anything I make here goes 100% to you guys. That's why I go back to my own shop and work sometimes. She leans back in her chair.
And how much money have you made us recently?
What, within the last week?
Yeah, sure.
Probably about 700 gold.
Even the stuff I've been ordering?
Well, I haven't made yours yet, so I haven't put it in the coffer.
Huh.
I'm totally confused now.
Like, do you say 100% of the profits goes to the bar?
Yep. Well, not to the bar, but to the war effort.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, why the hell is she charging these people in general?
Right? I'm like, wait a minute. Like,
She doesn't just do
that
stuff
makes
for you
sense.
guys. Like, people come in and get her to, like, fix small machines or fix their work plows and things like that.
I just want somebody to buy these soul gems so I can stop being poor.
Well, we can take a trip into town and get some stuff appraised.
Who was it that was on a mission to go take care of this?
Roll history.
Whose idea was this to gather these?
these two, and I'm gonna point at Kimmy and Verna. They're doing.
Okay.
She just wanted the big ones and that one small one.
So
But
I
you're
wasted
getting
my
off.
time carrying these.
Dude, well, if you don't want them, put them in here, and I'm gonna hold out the bag of holding.
I mean, somebody's gonna buy those things. They're rare.
Shh.
What?
Just throw them in here, sweetheart. I'll take them off your hands.
Yeah, no. I spent a lot of gold just to go onto this trip with you guys. I need to make something back.
You can make hugs back.
I need to go to Pose. Let's just randomly say that out loud.
Okay.
I just thought about it. But anyway, so Sybil is gone. Never mind.
No, I'm here. What's up?
This vanishing, reappearing act is pretty crazy, man.
He is a warlock.
So now that you're on the Voxian effort over here, question: what are your motivations with the seals now? Actually, let's go have a private conversation.
Okay.
Good.
I don't really have any motivation for the seals, though, other than what we can do with them to stop the Neuralian.
Right. Okay. Well, that's good.
I'm slightly concerned about killing the old gods, though, because of what you did to Vialdir and the sun outside.
Well, like she said, just means they have to be replaced.
I get that, but she's also said they have to be powerful beings, right? So the new god of invention is using the seal of an old god to invent things. Doesn't have me like that inspired by their power, other than Voxia.
I think it's more the fact that they're taking advantage of excess power beyond what they normally have. You know what I'm saying? Like throwing an extra battery on top. I mean, who doesn't want an extra battery?
I guess so.
It's like throwing a turbocharger on an engine or something.
What's that?
It's this really cool thing. It's like what you put inside that dude's head.
Yeah, basically.
So why wouldn't a god want to do that if they could? But then again, I don't trust them to have it because, I mean, wouldn't that maybe shift power in the wrong way?
Yeah, I think we should gather the seals anyway. I think they're safer with us than they are in the world.
Why do I feel like literally everyone else would argue with that logic?
Besides, I don't think most of the new gods even really truly understand what they're freaking with.
Yeah, Voxy doesn't even seem too interested in them.
I really don't care.
Yes, you do, sweetie.
Gabby. Gabby.
What? What? Huh?
We're gonna make you a sign listening to this cheap bastard over here. And we're gonna hang it up in the door, and it's gonna say, cheap labor isn't skilled, skilled labor isn't cheap.
I like that
What do you
sign.
think about that? Yeah, we're gonna hang that up here. Free.
We're gonna remember that. When this guy needs something.
I mean, I'm a normal paying customer. Cheap ass.
What are you talking about? I just paid for something that wasn't even for me.
And then you're whining about things being too expensive.
Oh, hey,
Look.
Mr. Adams, I kept up maintenance on your stills. I'll just add it to my invoice for the week.
Sounds good.
I need a drink. Hey, Flint. Come have a drink with me.
What's up? You buying?
I'm buying.
I'm gonna head to the barracks and try to find Leaded.
Okay.
Where the hell are the barracks?
They are out behind the actual bar itself. So there is a road actually over here. That kind of goes up to the main gate of the garrison itself.
Okay, I head that way.
Okay. So yeah, you'll head on to the garrison. Is there anything anybody would like to do in the bar real quick before we cut Sybil?
I just have a question.
Okay.
Is this the bathhouse? Or is that just water?
That is the bathhouse.
Okay. I know that seemed pointless. I was just curious.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, we'll go to Tybalt out in the garrison looking for Leighton Frost. Let me see if I have some music to change to while you're out there.
And I will be right back because I really gotta go to the bathroom.
Uh-oh, Evanescence is playing.
Okay. Tybalt, as you're walking up to the garrison, you see several of these new soldiers that you guys have recruited. There's grung all over the place. There's dwarves, and they're kind of standing around talking to each other. Some of the dwarves actually seem to be able to talk to the grung, which is weird. And of course, there's kobolds that are actually in their special little visored helmets that are standing all over the place. They look definitely more organized than the new recruits do, for sure. And as you're walking up to the actual command center, you see Crank that's kind of sitting on a crate with his head in his hands.
I go over, I pat Craig on the shoulder.
Yeah.
This is the shortest army in history, isn't it?
You're not wrong.
Have you seen Leaded?
Yeah, he should be up in the command center.
Good luck, thank you.
Okay.
And I head to the command center.
All right. As you walk upstairs, you do enter into the main war room in the command center, and currently it is only Layden and Horace. Darius is not in there. They seem to be peering over several books that they have kind of piled up on the table currently.
Hey, gentlemen, what's up?
Hey, what's going on? Tybalt, right?
Yeah, I'm Tybalt. I'm the warlock.
Right. The other one.
The other warlock, yeah. How's training going?
Not great. With no place for the current troop or the new troops to stay, they're kind of losing direction. Crank's a little over his head right now, trying to get them all
Yeah,
together.
I believe we put in an order for another garrison, so they have places to stay.
Oh,
it's just going to be built.
Good.
Hey, if you guys can find some more commanders too, that might help things. It's kind of spreading him a little bit thin, trying to train three battalions at once.
Yeah, we're looking for commanders. We're looking for ship commanders. Looking for a lot of things. It's hard out there.
Hey, I completely understand. So, what brings you to us?
I actually wanted to talk to you, Lennon.
To me, all right.
Yeah, you said you were close with the Barcillian family.
Hey, been their ward for years.
Yeah, are they still around, or are they all gone?
He kind of looks over at Horace. They're around per se.
What is that? I look over at Boris.
Well, there might have been some instances of King Roland not really being that faithful with his wife. Well, not necessarily while he was married. It was more of in his younger years, when he first ascended to the throne. He was a bit of a playboy.
So you're telling me he's got a bunch of bastards out there?
We don't know how many. I don't really think it's that many, honestly. If there's any at all, we're just really making assumptions at this point. We did have that one rumor that came in, but,
What was that?
well, we think that there might be another royal-born Barclay somewhere.
Why would you think that? Like, where does the rumor come from?
There was a piece that we had found, an old marriage certificate that we think the King Roland might have been married to a noble woman in secret. We don't know who she was exactly, but from what we understand, they were married for about a year, and based on the records, we can tell they might have had a child.
Are there any records of the child?
No, unfortunately. We think a lot of that information might have been lost in the fire when we got kicked out.
What happened to the mother?
Best we can tell, she died. In childbirth, as a matter of fact.
I have another question, Lennon, about your patron.
Hey? What about him? And he kind of eyes you.
All Barcellians have him as their patron? How's that work exactly?
Well, the royal family made a pact with Victor many years ago in exchange for the throne itself. Gave them dominion over the sea and the vast lands that it touches. They believe by Victor's right that they should actually be the rightful owners of this world. Oh my!
Have you seen or spoken to Victor?
Recently, I have. I was actually trying to see if I could substantiate some of these rumors I've been hearing.
What did he have to say about it?
He said there might be some merit to it. He said there might be a little bit more to it as well, but he wasn't really privy for details.
Well, he would know, right? Because that child would technically have a pact with him.
Right. He would, technically. Now, the child wouldn't know anything about the pact to be sure, but I'm sure eventually Victor would start manifesting to him.
I'm sure that would happen, yeah.
Why you seem so interested in this all of a sudden? Weren't you, one that had a pact with Yaldir?
I did. I'm no longer a warlock of Valdir. I'm now a warlock of Vox.
Kind of raises his eyebrow. Voxia?
Yeah, she's a new god.
Wait, no, you mean that crazy death cult?
I mean, she gets a bad rap. It's not all about that.
He's right, Layton. There was actually another offset. There were the cultists of pain and death, but the actual religion itself is gaining knowledge through hard lessons.
Yeah, that's kind of what she preaches, more so than the pain and death.
Well, all I know is I've only dealt with the pain and death fuckers. And they're a weird lot.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Anything's better than Vialdir.
You're not wrong there. Though I am a little ashamed to admit that Victor's probably not any better.
I assumed so. He is an old god, and they are going a little crazy.
Quite a few of them are, and it has me worried. I would do anything I can to try and keep him from falling myself. I don't know what that is. Just
basically, yet. the only Barcellians or Barcellian royal family who are still connected to him are you and this hypothetical child.
That we know of so far.
All right, thank you. I'll make sure I tell the others that we need to get these garrisons built double time.
I'd appreciate that.
I head back out.
Okay. And you start making your way back to the bar. And now, back in the Lusty Barmaid. What is everybody doing?
Yeah.
Flint, Brig has already made your rations for the next day. You guys had already put that order in before you decided to take your long trip to the Burning Sands. So.
Okay. And you see my other one about going to pub?
Yes. There were a couple people that said they wanted to go to Poe. So. And I'm not going to play that out too much. I will let you guys just kind of tell me what you want to do. And we'll...
That's all I want to do is just give them that stuff so he can analyze it. That's why I just wrote it in.
Okay. Yeah. He can analyze that for you. Was there somebody else that wanted to go to Poe also? I think Jinx said maybe.
Yeah, Jinx said she wanted to go to Poe. But, I mean, I'm not there to do anything other than, hey, analyze this.
Right.
Please.
And Jinx is not here.
And he doesn't have anything for me. Everything that I've given him, he's actually had to turn in.
Right.
Correct?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
because that stuff that you handed in was contraband. So
yeah. Didn't know at the time, but okay.
yeah, now you know.
Now I know. That's all I want to do with Poe.
Okay. Jinx, I don't know.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Okay. Did you want to talk to Poe about anything?
Oh, are we at pose?
Currently.
Yeah, I would like to see what kind of potions Poe has.
Let me check real quick. Again, we're not going to roleplay out this too much. He has one filter of flame breath. Let's see. He has some kind of strange ichor that appears to have music notes floating in it and kind of a gray liquid. He's not entirely sure what it does, though.
Well, that just looks interesting. How much is that?
Let's see, that one is going to be 200 gold.
200 gold. You don't know what it does.
No idea.
I'll take it.
Okay.
But can you cut me a deal since you don't even know what it is?
Persuasion.
Jinx. Persuasion. 28.
I'll give it to you for 150.
Deal.
Okay. So you have some musical potion.
Okay. Note in my head to try to identify this later.
Okay. And we will go back to the bar now. Anybody else want to do anything?
I'm gonna go pick up my chakra.
Yep. We'll say you go grab that real quick.
Do I know that we need like extra people, like the captains and stuff?
I mean, yeah, you would know that.
Can I put in a request to the underworld for like trustworthy people?
How?
With Raven?
You don't know where your Raven is.
Oh yeah, you lost my Raven.
Also, you lost your contact to the underworld.
Oh yeah, that too.
And can I swing by the Church of Damas with Voxy again now that she's transcended to kind of show him how serious we are?
Yeah, and I'm not really going to roleplay that out. We will say that Damas kind of seems shocked for sure that she has transcended. Okay, well, that does put a bit more merit to things, I guess.
Told you so.
Hey, watch it, kid. Look, Voxia, you're gonna have to understand. I still don't completely trust you, but if you can get the rest of them to agree, we'll call the conclave together.
That's all I was asking for.
So,
Then I would go back to the bar and have that drink with Flint that I was trying to have.
okay.
You know, we actually had a big victory here. Maybe we should have a party of some kind tonight.
I agree.
Oops. Party? That sounds fantastic. I can play some music.
You could. Yeah, we could go
We're
out.
close to the beach, right?
Yeah. We could. I don't know, build a bonfire or something. I haven't danced in a while myself. It would be kind of nice.
Can I insight or arcana what these beads are that Sarah gave me?
Yeah, you can roll Arcana on them. Somebody in your party can identify them for you.
What you got there?
Take a look at these. Sarah gave them to me.
Okay. You got a minute? I can see if I can tell what they are.
Yep, you wanted to talk to me earlier before you ran off.
Yeah, I didn't know I was running off. All right.
You technically ran
hey.
off together because you both went to pose, so.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we just been chilling, I guess.
No, and he ran off in real life too.
Well, yeah,
I did run off in real life. Percy, pour us up some drinks on me.
Wait, on you or on the house?
On the house. God
damn it! He throws 2 shot glasses at you guys.
You know what I mean. Actually, you know what? No, don't pour anything. I'm gonna pull out that high-end whiskey that I bought.
Okay.
And then pour one in each, and then I am gonna ritual cast Identify on the beads.
Alright. This is a string of prayer beads. It has several small jeweled beads all over it. A few of them are magical. Excuse me. Let me pull up the actual stats on it again. Because I think I gave you guys this information before, but Piety got it, so... let's see, that was that. That is not what I was looking for. That is way old. I'm gonna have to get the actual stats on it. However, I do know this. It has 3 beads that are actually magical on it. 2 of the beads you can use Cure Wounds at 2nd level or Lesser Restoration as a bonus action. One of the beads you can cast Bless as a bonus action. And they are once per day use. And as long as you do not take the beads off the chain, they continue recharging every day at dawn.
So basically, the use is I basically on the chain is I'll hold the bead and cast whatever spell that particular bead is.
Right.
So what happens if you lose the beads? Do you lose a charge, I guess?
If the beads come off, they lose their magic.
You can never get them back on?
Nope.
Okay.
So I'm gonna explain that to Flint and be like, yo, don't let these come off of the rope, because if they do, they no bueno.
Alright, thank you.
And the only classes that can use it are Cleric, Paladin, and Druid.
So yeah, looks like they're in good hands.
Okay. So you're gonna pour up that high-end whiskey for the 2 of you?
Yep, and pour up that. You know what? Anybody else want some of this?
I'll take a glass of that.
Percy, another glass, please.
All right. He throws another shot glass.
Get a glass out for yourself.
Brad, are you partaking?
I got my own stuff.
Okay. Violet, what are you doing?
Drinking this water. She's not a drinker.
Somebody get her orange juice.
Screwdriver without the twist.
She'll
Verna?
migrate over.
Okay. Verna, what are you doing?
Shorty, you want a drink?
Mumbling around. No. No thanks.
All we hear is, God, still a week and a half. God, still a week and a half.
Pretty much.
She's kind of just watching Kimmy like hammer stuff right now.
Just staring like, work faster.
Is it done yet? Is it done yet? Is it done yet? Would you just like go drink or something? My God, I'm not gonna be done tonight.
Get a glass for Nixie over there too.
I'm good. I think I had too much already, and
Quick, somebody get her a sock.
Nixie's out.
How about you, new girl? Want a glass? Well, fuck you too.
Wait, who are you talking to?
New girl.
There's like 3 new girls. Oh,
Misty.
you're talking to Rose. Okay.
There's only one within range. She's not new. She's just, yeah, just reallocated.
I'm good. I'm still working. Thank you, though.
Alex, you want some?
Yeah, sure. That'd be great.
All right, so I'm gonna pour up for everybody.
Sarah's gonna leave because it's getting late.
Bye, Sarah. I kind of didn't want to say bye to you either.
She does her own thing.
That's why nobody likes you. No, I'm just,
Shit.
I'm just kidding.
You gonna tell that to a dragon? Come on.
Yeah, I've done dumber things.
No shit.
Here's to being alive. Raise my glass.
Hooray.
I'd get all sad and start looking at the beads.
Well,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
No. You're good.
Oh no.
Verna's being all antisocial and hiding.
No, I'm just staring at Kimmy in the shadows.
She wants to keep staring, but Kimmy told her to go away, so she just hid. Terrible. So what was it like, Flint? Being dead for a little bit.
It's dark. I saw the idea. She said, not yet. And next thing I know, I look up and it's Brad.
Oh, what a terrible thing to wake up to. I say jokingly, obviously.
As Brad's not there.
Yeah. Whatever.
he can replay it later. Well, we've lost 2 comrades. It would have been a shame to lose a third. Even though I don't really know you that well.
Nope, not at all.
But you good people. You helped us save Tybalt. Tybalt was important to Voxia, which means he's important to me. So thank you.
Don't really need to get a cleric.
Well, what can you do? What do you do? I mean, besides goats, because, yeah, we've seen the goats.
You don't like goats?
Oh, nothing against the goats.
Apparently, you don't like goats.
No, I'm just kind of curious what you do. Besides goats. Like, I dance. I do like a ridiculous pose. And I play music. Just gonna strum my little harp real quick.
I like to make stone.
Okay.
I shoot things and lights up on fire. Praise Voxia.
Praise Vaxia.
Praise Vaxia.
Voxy just got her head on the table.
Well,
I'm just trying to
I can-
understand everybody a little better.
I can make things go boom too. You light them up all in a row. It's a shocking treatment.
So, yeah. But, what else? Like, is that it? Just goats and lightning bolts? And obviously baboons. I like the baboon.
Yeah, the baboon. Baboon at the end of the battle.
Why no baboon during the battle?
Because it's a concentration spell. I can't do anything else.
Meta.
You can still lightning bolt during that,
Oh.
right? But I guess you can't do goats either at the same time.
It's
Oh wait, is goats concentration?
Meta.
Excuse me. Do you have to think really hard while you have the goats out? Or do they just kind of exist? Like
I have to think
Kinda like-
really hard.
binks.
I have to think really hard.
Ah, okay. Well, I can make it. It makes a little more sense in those situations. Now you got that little thingy though. Like you can cast that stuff like really quick. And it's like really quick, so you could do something else at the same time. So that seems useful.
Aren't you a paladin? Can't you do
Ish.
stuff like that?
Not yet. I
Really?
don't really have paladin stuff yet. I'm
He's
still
a
learning.
fledgling paladin.
Yeah, I'm still learning. I can do some things, but you know, a lot of my stuff is more. Woohoo! Be scared, run away, or hey, who's that guy kind of things. And the hut. I can do the hut.
The hut.
The thing I was sleeping in.
Not much of a hut person. I'm like to attune to nature.
The fuck, Bubba?
Yeah, no, fuck. That's it. New spell name. Then I could do stuff like this. I'm just gonna minor illusion, like a little version of like Voxia on the counter.
That's kind of cute, but why is my head lopsided?
That's a good question. So we'll made the spear. But yeah, I'm just trying to understand, like, that last battle. Like we've had no problems fighting up until that. And I really don't want to lose another comrade.
My life comes back to me as being a hermit, and while I saw all of y'all going one way, I'm like, I got an idea. I went my own way. Kind of worked till it pissed something off. Yeah. Took the onus off y'all.
Yeah, you did. And Violet over there, she's pretty good at ticking things off, apparently.
Yep.
What do you mean?
You apparently like make things angry when you hug them.
I don't know. I think it's the other way around. I don't know why people wouldn't want to hug me normally. I feel like I gotta work harder to get some people hugs than, you know.
I think you look pretty huggable.
I mean, right now you definitely look huggable.
What do you mean right now?
I mean, when you look like...
When I look like what?
I'm just gonna minor illusion what she looks like on the table again.
What's wrong with that?
It looks a little...
It's what? You saying there's something wrong with me?
Nothing wrong with you.
I would totally hug that.
I'm pretty sure you would hug anything.
I would hug it too, Vi. Don't worry about it. Alex is gonna hug you.
Why you gotta be like that? Anyway. I thought we was friends.
Some people just don't get it.
It's not easy for shifters.
Shifters? You think it's not easy for you guys? Wait, oh crap, history. Do I recall if Alex knows what the hell I am?
She probably doesn't, actually. I don't think anybody's told her. Nobody really knows what you are outside of the Iron Tempest.
Oh, never mind then. So are there a lot of shifters in Brigada proper?
I mean, there's a lot of were creatures. Occasionally, a few of them kind of get mixed in with the normal population, and you get us. She motions to herself and Violet.
So Violet, is your dad like a were creature too? Or
That
is
is
he a shifter too?
No.
I was gonna say. I had to remember which parent it was.
It was your mother was a full-born.
My mother was, yeah.
Yeah.
No, my dad's what you would think is normal. I guess not you, but the rest of them would think was normal.
I think things can be normal, but then how did you this? Is it your mom?
My mom.
I'm guessing? Okay. What is she?
She was a werebear.
A werebear.
I
Okay.
mean, since I'm a bear.
Well, I don't necessarily completely understand how that works with you guys. I'm not a aficionado in shifter physiology.
I
And
mean,
werebears shift the same as you, like whenever you want.
Mm, I mean, kinda. Technically, right, Carson?
roll Arcana.
Can I? I need to?
Roll Arcana with advantage, yeah.
Don't worry, they'll both be garbage. Oh, it was an 18 till he got smacked.
Yeah, your father has not told you about the birds and the bears yet completely, so...
Oh God, he just.
That's why she's drinking water.
You mean orange juice?
Orange juice. I got her
Orange juice now.
a virgin screwdriver.
Nah, I mean, I'm learning a lot about myself as I go on.
Okay. Was there
Is this like your first mission outside the nest?
No, I certainly wouldn't say. I mean, it's the first time I've, gone on some sort of astral plane, That's definitely not something I do on a normal daily basis. But I mean, I've been doing trips for a while for, my old job.
Yeah, that's right. You got fired.
Mom.
So, are there any other type of people that change there?
Change where?
They change people that can shift, but maybe differently than like you.
I mean, I would imagine. It'd be pretty hard to say that all around the world there isn't anybody that'd be able to change into something else.
Alex is kind of standing there with her arms crossed.
I didn't mean into an animal hybrid type thing. I meant like maybe they could just change faces.
That's weird. I've only heard about people like that in, like, fairy tales.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, Mom used to kind of look for some of their relics. Didn't really ever thought they, were still around. I mean, if they did, they'd have to be thousands of years old at this point.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. So, how about this question then? What is the best way to approach your mother?
My mother?
No, Alex.
Oh.
I mean, I told
know
you.
you've been gone for a while, but obviously, like, if I storm in there with these guys and we try to talk to her, is she like the type to like come out swinging?
I mean, she's not gonna take a swing at you, but she'll come at you other ways. Just don't piss her off.
Sounds like she'll come at you with strongly worded letters.
Oh no, we'll all be fired.
A little more than strongly worded letters. Mom, she's not a nice person.
Alex is kind of looking dejected currently.
She always been like that?
From the stories that I heard, she wasn't that way around Dad. But I don't know, after that trip, she just kind of changed.
She was always cold before, but never this frigid.
Interesting.
How do we even plan on getting an audience with her? Like, what's our plan?
Hmm.
Don't we have kind of a way with Violet through her dad?
Well, speaking of father, I need to get back there at some point. Something's going down, and
We are going back. We are going there tomorrow, right? We'll start the trip.
Yeah, we're headed that way tomorrow.
I'm just hoping that none of this is related, but me getting fired and then him sending that message at once can't be a coincidence.
What did the message say?
Which one, from him?
Yeah.
To come home, things aren't right as they should be. I imagine he couldn't be very specific about it.
It was also coded.
Right. Yeah, we kind of had this little thing between me and him. If he's hiding a message to get that to me, then somebody's paying attention too. Somebody that's not exactly on Papa or I's side.
So, Alex, do you think having a relic she's been searching for would be enough to get us an audience? Or will we need more?
I mean, it would have to be really good.
Oh, I mean, it's just pretty good to me. Yeah, I mean, obviously she was searching for it and wasn't able to find it.
What, you guys actually find something in Jacato?
Yeah. Yes, we did.
Really? I mean, besides my dad's corpse.
Yeah, besides that. No,
What?
What?
yeah, it was this whole thing.
Spills a little orange juice.
Pretty sure it's exploded somewhere, but I got the fang. Which, if she changed after that, maybe she already knew he was dead. That's why she changed her mentality so much.
I don't know, honestly. I really don't. I mean, like I said, if you guys have got something good to offer her for tribute, maybe she'll give you the time of day.
Well, what about something like this? And I'm going to kind of hold open the bag of holding and flash it to Alex.
Oh, shit. What is that?
Well, as far as I know, it's a teleportation crystal.
No shit.
Yeah, it almost got me killed. Again.
That's troubling. Yeah, I don't see why she wouldn't talk to you after seeing that.
Good. You think she would trade me my box for it?
Box?
Yeah.
Is that all you want's a box?
Want what's in the box.
What's so special about the box?
It's mine.
Okay.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Seriously? Meme crew. Something that belonged to my mother. And I would like it back. Especially now that I lost the only other thing I had. But it kinda is important in other ways too. But yeah. Anyway, drink up.
How did she get your box?
Well, some stuff happened. Some dude died. The box got sold. eventually got sold to her mother. So I'm trying to get it back.
Why would Mom want a dusty old box anyway? She's got one of her own.
Oh, goodness. It's important. It's got some historical significance.
Well, this has all been fun, but if you don't mind, I kind of feel like dancing on by the shoreline now, so I'm going to the beach. Feel free to follow if you want.
Yeah, Percy, can we get some booze to the beach?
Yeah, sure. Hey, Brig! What? Can we get a cooler? Yeah, sure, I'll toss her one out.
And some meat to burn on the burn fire?
You see a cooler get flung out from the back of the kitchen, and it has everything you need in it.
Sweet. Alright, who wants to help me carry this?
What time of day is it, or what time of the evening is it?
It's probably about, I'll say probably about 7 o'clock at this point. 6 o'clock.
I'll give
6,
you one.
6 o'clock, 7, around there. So was that?
Said I'll help him carry it.
Okay.
I'm just assuming it would be heavy if it's got enough booze and food to get us all drunk.
Yeah.
And food.
He's got it loaded down with ale and any kind of liquor you guys want, a little bit of meat that you can cook out there.
I grabbed some wood for the fire.
Okay. Whoever would like to join them on the beach can.
And I set the wood up, and I do this. Get the wood set up, and make campfire.
Campfire. As you kind of move your hands around, Flint, flames shoot from your fingertips, and the campfire is instantly lit.
Sweet.
So, who all is headed out there then?
I'm going out there.
Yeah, go to.
I'll join.
Obviously, I'm dragging the cooler, so.
Verna?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. So I'll take you guys out of the bar. We'll go back to the Zinto map. And we'll say that you guys make your way out to the beach. And Flint has already set up the campfire. You guys set up a couple of logs that you can sit on. And yeah.
Beach wise, where are we on the map?
Probably right here.
Well, that's the garrison.
Ish.
You're about right here.
Right there.
Actually, I'll say it's probably more back over this way. You have kind of like your little private alcove that's close to where the bar is.
Okay, sweet.
I grab a bottle. I take a swig. I pass it around.
We'll drink for sure.
So, guys, we almost died like a couple hours ago. I'm sorry, Flint. I know you actually died, but we all almost died.
Yeah, crazy, right?
Definitely crazy.
Crazy druid.
But hey, they got them holes patched up pretty good. Is his outfit patched up?
Not yet. Nobody's fixed that.
Here,
Specialize in clothes.
let me help you with that.
Jinx, yeah, you kind of piece together his tattered robes and fill in the bone devil tail holes.
Man,
Hopefully
been
that's
quite
the
an
last.
adventure so far.
Wow.
Sorry, what was that, Tibble?
Hopefully that's the last devil we see for a while, other than Binks.
I was getting ready to say all we gotta do is see Binks.
Binks? Where is
He's around here somewhere.
I left him down in the basement, so I'm just gonna say he's passed out in the basement still.
Well, he's actually in the basement, passed out. He's tired from the adventure. He's never been a free imp before.
That's crazy. I really don't even know what to do with him.
Does that mean he can't die anymore?
I mean, he can still die. He just can't really die forever. I really don't know how that works.
So when he dies, do you have a plane, Boxy, or how's that work?
I mean, my plane is Adoria. This is my home.
Though I do have his soul stone, and she kind of pulls out what kind of looks like the soul shards that you saw, Tybalt.
Oh, so that's where he goes if he hypothetically dies on this plane.
Yeah, I mean, he's still technically a devil, so can't really do anything with him other than this.
So, Voxy, what's your plan? What are you gonna do?
Well, first I'm gonna build a church, apparently. Then
it? Should be built tomorrow.
I can't believe it, actually.
Still think I need to find a better priest than that guy, the purple one.
What, Dump?
Yeah.
I mean, you'd actually be surprised how devout he is.
To make it out dumb.
I don't know. I mean, we're going to have to call the conclave together. That's the only way we can actually get the other four to listen to my plight. Until then, I don't know. I'm just going to try and build the church as much as I can. There are still those that are trying to give me a bad name, and actually, Mr. Adams. I appreciate what you did for me back there on the plains.
Yep. Somebody had to do it.
I understand that you are connected to the father. But I was wondering if you could do a little task for me.
Depends on what it is.
I think you've come in contact with the cultists before.
You say cultist?
Yes.
Yeah.
If it would be possible, I don't want there to be cultists anymore.
I don't think I want that either.
What do you want? Besides revenge against Norel.
I don't want revenge.
That's a good question.
What do you all want? I'm gonna put my finger on her mouth and be like, shush.
Funny you should ask. I've been waiting for someone to ask for like 40 hours. I'm wanting to Find out about my past.
What do you know so far?
I know nothing.
Absolutely nothing?
Nothing.
Really?
Don't feel too bad, Brad.
I know a couple things. I know a couple, but I don't really know a whole lot.
I don't know anything about my past either.
What do you know?
I know a couple names, a couple places, and I've also learned that the person who knows most, Verna, but Verna won't talk to me.
Verna, what do you want? What are you trying to get out of all this?
Friendship.
Can I roll like insight on
Can
that?
I insight that?
Sure. Roll deception. Berta.
Yeah, he seems to be being truthful.
Didn't she try and blow you guys up?
Yeah, a couple times. Maybe that's what friends do. Where she comes from? Question mark.
I'd expect that from gnomes, not halflings.
Can't expect much from me.
Well, Brad, for saving me, maybe I can give you a little something.
I hope you're talking about information.
Of course.
A curse.
Of course.
Oh,
Sure, what you got?
In my ascension, I was given a small glimpse into your future, and one name came up.
Bet I know which name it is.
Do you?
Maybe. I don't know. What is it?
Azure Shell Crest.
Huh?
Damn it, I would lag at just that time, wouldn't I?
I told you, it was an important thing to do.
Yeah, I
say?
have no clue what you said either.
Ah, fuck. Every fucking time.
Azure Shell Crest.
Oh, that's a
Island?
place. Okay.
I have a question for you, Brad.
Can you spell that?
Can you spell that?
Aren't the Norellians there? They set up a base camp.
It's Azure Blue, Azure, Shell, Shell, Crest, Crest.
Well, I can't type, so.
I wrote it down for us.
And yes, Tybalt, you are correct.
I want
Do
to
you know
show
where this
you
place
something.
is?
Don't everybody talk at once.
Hello.
Is that the sound of a cricket?
Did
Let's do
everybody leave
this.
the party? Am I here by myself?
I'm gonna do this real quick while everybody's laughing about stuff. And I'm gonna minor illusion what I saw when I was talking to what's his face with the black hair,
What specifically?
the blue dragonborn.
Oh, the baby?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and the woman that was with him.
Well, pile of ash.
Yeah. Does this spark anything?
I don't know. What is it?
It's one of the things
Nice waist,
Shit.
bro.
You're gonna have to
I know.
explain it, sir.
I totally forgot he was wine. Like,
It almost been a year, bro.
I know. It's almost been a year. And I've called out like, you see things all the time. Oh, man. So, a baby blue dragonborn. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm sure there's. What's blue?
The baby.
No, I mean, what is like? Is that a color?
It's a color.
What does it look like?
Oh, hold up. I got an
Water.
idea.
Water.
Hold on.
Brad, can you read Braille?
I'm not sure that's a language.
We have established that yes, there is Braille because you read it in the library.
Then yes, I can read Braille.
Okay, so you know how you have a certain color skin?
I mean, I know what people tell me.
A minor illusion into his brain.
Don't think you can do that.
I'm creating a new spell. I'm mixing message and freaking minor illusion into one spell.
You're whispering an illusion.
Into
Look,
his
man,
brain.
I didn't know till 8 years ago that I wasn't a human.
Seriously?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No one told you you were a dragon?
I was raised as a human.
I'm just going to keep eating this popcorn.
Did you think you just had really dry skin?
No, my parents told me I was normal.
I mean, you are normal.
Hey,
For a
Violet, you want
dragon.
a s'more?
You know what? I will.
No, what I'm saying is I did not know the difference.
You never touched your skin and then nobody else's?
I didn't know that that wasn't what the norm was.
That's illegal.
You didn't know normal people didn't have tails?
Look, I don't know.
Have you always been blind?
Let me check. Yes.
I'm just curious. Like, I don't know these things. Like, maybe you went blind in a flash of a nuclear holocaust, for all I know.
Violet Flint hands you a s'more.
Super happy faces.
Yes. Always been blind.
Chomping down.
All right, so okay, so there's like a baby, one of you, and its color is different from yours, but for some reason, the black-haired Jinx inferred that it's somehow tied you, tied to you. Have you, maybe it's a question better for your mother. Maybe I'm talking to the wrong person.
It's a possibility. Bring it up.
Yeah, we'll have to talk to your mother.
She doesn't talk about the.
Are you saying this is like general conversation?
Yeah, I'm just,
Okay.
just having
You-
a general conversation.
Black-haired Jinx. Is it another one of your, forms? Guess you could call them.
No, he would be the big bad. of this.
No. So, you already have an idea of what I am.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's like me, but different. They tend to identify us based off of a physical characteristic. Like, he calls me Scar because I have a scar. He's got black hair, so he's black hair. We share a name because my mother thought it would be a good way of I guess bringing some kind of good out of the world from the name.
Wait, so you're both related, or did I just mishear that?
No, we're not related.
Okay, I thought like your mother named both of you Jinx.
No,
You
no, no.
confused the hell out of me on that.
No, my mother and then my father and this other Jinx guy were friends at
Oh,
one point. They all fought together in an ancient war a long, long time ago, and it was called Rose Rebellion. And yeah, they kind of had a differing opinion on how things should go. And yeah, he's a bad people's.
huh.
And he decided to show me some things, and I'm trying to figure out what they mean.
Well, if he's bad people's, how do you know any of it's true?
Because I don't think he has any reason to lie about it. He was trying to convince me to join him.
Voxia starts
Wouldn't-
bursting out laughing.
Because he wants your dick.
Yeah, he wanted my dick.
Gay.
Well, this s'more's really good.
Well, as you've seen, I mean, gender's not necessarily a solid thing for us. Well, I'm gonna just kind of quickly shift through forums real quick and then stop back on Varden again.
Neato.
Which is why I was asking if there were any more of me around.
Yeah, no, most I've seen is people like me just turn into something and then turn back.
I got a lot to figure out.
It's gotta be
Yeah.
really cool, though.
I don't think I'd call it cool. I mean, we're on the verge of extinction.
Hmm.
And
Are you gonna
sometimes,
save the species like that tortoise did?
like what?
Are you gonna save the species like the tortoise did?
What tortoise?
Never mind.
And if you listen quietly, something's flying right past everyone's head.
Right.
I'm very good at listening.
Like it's supposed to mean something, obviously.
Did Black Hair Jinx show you anything else about any one of us?
He showed me Verna.
What do you
Huh?
do about Verna?
I saw her hiding in the thing. Whatever it
Sounds
was.
about normal.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
we're
what thing?
on a Saren. When when the bad things happened.
Hey, I know that name.
I'm pretty sure that's, all connected. And in fact, pretty sure we're all connected somehow through him. I'm pretty sure he plays a hand in everybody's past.
So you're saying that Verna was in that plate, according to the vision.
According to the vision, as a child, she was.
Verna.
Yes,
Verna.
I'm here.
He's getting scary.
Did you used to live there?
Yes.
Are you sure?
No.
I think he fell over.
And Brad just face disc. Yes, you lived in Olnasarin.
Yes.
Do you remember anything about the place at all?
Like what?
Like anything, man.
That I used to run around the halls and stuff?
Well, at least you still have your legs.
Roll a history check. Where do you want to know, Brad?
Well, it's like the second or third time I've heard this place. I just want to know, like, the history of this place. Like, what, like, that he might recall. What it was like.
Verna was the daughter. Well, how much do you want to divulge, Verna?
Everything.
Okay. Verna was the daughter of a servant, a halfling family that worked under the Queen of Olnasarin. She spent her days running things between different nobles that were in the court, and helping her mother with laundry. She spent a lot of her time learning under the Queen's lead assassin, because she thought it was kind of cool that they were able to kind of slink through the shadows and nobody could figure out where they were. So she learned a lot of what she knows from that person. Olnasarin itself was a very prosperous country. It was very similar to Barclay, that you guys remember from. And before it was attacked, it was probably one of the most powerful nations in the world.
Was Verna there when it got attacked? Or Verna, were you there?
No,
Do you remember?
I wasn't there. I was outside doing stuff.
Roll deception.
Wait, what?
You were there.
Oh, well, in the castle itself. I thought it was not in the castle.
You were in the. Oh my god, this is under character sheet.
Put a minor illusion, like her in the freaking thing.
Which Brad still can't see.
And I'm going to show everybody except for Brad.
How do you do that? That's cool. I want to
What?
make things appear.
It's magic.
But how do you do it? Like, do you just think about it and then it appears?
Carson,
Yes.
In that spell.
I was in the garden when it's going on.
You were in the garden?
Yes,
Then you should
It's-
be
it's-
dead.
it's in the bio. I don't know. I somehow survived. I don't know.
Roll a new character.
I mean, I just asked if he was there when the city was attacked.
I mean, yeah, I guess I was there.
Do you have any details about what happened?
Everything was in smoke and fire.
I'm gonna
And
hurt you.
listen, I'm trying to tell you what's going on. But yeah, everything was destroyed, and the only thing I saw was some dude going through a portal.
Smoke, fire, portal. And the dude,
Ka-ching.
Okay,
What kind of portal?
my bad. I actually put this in the GM notes and not under your actual bio, because this is not stuff you were supposed to have known yet. Anyway.
Oh, well, thanks.
Way to fuck it.
Yes, you were playing in the garden when you were attacked, but your mother grabbed you and threw you into a stone wash basin and threw the lid over it.
I thought she was gonna say a stone wall.
Wow.
Yeeted her over a wall. Yeah, let's do it.
Love it.
Your mother threw you into a stone wash basin before the attack actually happened, and threw the lid over it. You managed to remove the lid long after the attack happened, and when you emerged, all you saw were scorch marks on the walls.
Okay, so he didn't see any of that stuff.
She.
Oh, she didn't see any of that stuff.
It's metal.
Yeah, she didn't see who actually attacked. However, she
Okay.
was given a name recently by someone as to who the attack is linked to. If
Okay,
she
so
remembers.
there was no man, no portal, no smoke and fire.
I lost those notes. Don't sigh at me.
I'm gonna say.
I am writing notes, but
The
my
party is collectively sighing at you.
listen, my,
Like the
my
power
shit,
of 6 people sighing right there.
my stuff got moved around the house, and I can't find my own notes.
If
So I'm
it,
making new ones.
if it helps, write on your character sheet, because that.
That is true. I should start doing that too.
Roll history. You don't remember the name.
Yeah. Isn't the same guy you're chasing too, bro? I think it was.
I don't know, man. You gotta tell me a name.
Shit. It'll come back to me one day. You right, Violet.
So Brad's here to
Yes.
figure out about his past. Verna's
Trying to remember.
trying to remember what the hell
Yeah,
happened.
Verna has amnesia.
Always.
I've been stricken with a case of explosive amnesia.
Flint, why are you here? Besides,
It's all the time. It's all the times I've been dying. You know, I lose a part of memory or something.
Why am I here? Where? What? Sitting at the campfire?
No, like, why are you with us?
Huh? Why am I with who?
Us. So I'm gonna like gesture to the group.
The Iron Tempest?
Yeah.
To honor my brother, Abram.
Okay.
To continue in his footsteps. The champion, Abram.
Some pretty big shoes to fill.
Nah, he wore size 10. I wear size 11.
Like, does he? And I'm gonna like shift into his form real quick and look down at my feet. Oh. So he does. He'll then switch back. Anyway, Tybalt. I mean,
Fire stoked and feeding myself and Violet s'mores.
that's fantastic. We'll get to Violet in a second.
Well, you all know I took a pact with Vialdir that didn't go too well.
Right.
So I was originally here to, I'm not going to lie, to steal the seals and bring them to him for power. But he's kind of a dick, so I decided against that. And luckily, Voxia got me out of that pact. and now I'm a warlock of Voxia, looking to help you guys stop the Neuralians because they're a bunch of douchebags. And I found out a little bit about something. I look at Carson. I look at Voxia. I'm like, is it safe to tell them?
That's up to you, man. I mean, it's kind of dangerous getting that information out, but if you want to.
All right, I'm gonna tell you guys, but hopefully you guys don't get me killed.
No, don't worry. Half the people can't remember shit.
What happened?
So when I took the pact with Voxia, she used a name that I wasn't familiar with, Tarsius Barclay. So apparently, I'm a descendant of the Barclay royal family.
That is definitely some news.
Yeah, but it's kind of gotta stay here. Nothing else. This cannot get out. Like the Neuralians already want to kill me because I'm a traitor.
You're technically the king.
I don't know what I am. I just found this out. I wanted to talk to Levin. He gave me some insights.
With his mouth open.
Yeah, so that's everything. It's all on the table.
Okay. That's some interesting information. God, don't let Crank find out. He'll be humping your leg. Okay, Violet. I mean, I know you were here. I'm just gonna kind of move on now, because that's something to process and come back to. Violet, why did you stick around?
S'mores.
Really?
No.
I mean, you were fired, and your family called you home. Why did you even bother to help us?
I mean, you said it was going to take 10 seconds. You know, I wasn't leaving right away at that moment anyway.
I mean, you could have died.
Yeah, there was a lot of detail left out. You said you were going in to grab some stuff. I didn't understand what you meant. Then people asked me for help. I wanted to help. And then we fought a sun god. There's a lot of things that got left out in that. But, I mean, besides, returning to my father, I mean, I don't got really much else to do right now. You guys were nice enough to me as is.
Plus, now everybody knows what fairy dust and caffeine does to you.
Yeah, boy, I'm probably gonna leave out those details for my father.
Awesome things to do.
Because he's gonna want to know who I've been hanging out with, and if I tell him about all that, I don't know.
And so, back to this whole king thing.
I'm not a king. I don't know. I don't even know if it's true.
So, are you like a bastard?
That's from what I heard from Lennon. Yeah, I'm a bastard.
Interesting.
If it is me.
Jinx, there was that one thing.
I look at Jinx. What one thing?
The one thing? There was a lot of things happening at certain times, so we need a little more pointing.
That final vision that Black showed us. And I'm not entirely sure what it means, but maybe it has some connection. Though we did also see Tybalt there too, before that.
What did you see me do?
Did we?
Yeah, Voxia actually is going to kind of stand up and kind of look at you kind of forlorn, Tybalt.
Say that again? You kind of broke up.
Damn it.
she's gonna kind of look at you forlorn, Tybalt, and she kind of sighs and.
I saw you setting fire to Tabaxi in Laulo.
That's right. I did see that. Yeah, that wasn't cool, man.
What did I do?
Evil campaign. You were there, setting everybody on fire.
Oh yeah, I was there. Yeah, I didn't do some good things when I was with the Norellians. I was kind of a dick. That's why I came clean with you guys. Hopefully, turning over a new leaf.
Right, and I don't know, I think maybe my acceptance of what you did there kind of helped me to transcend myself, so I forgive you, I think.
Speaking of that, how did that happen anyway? Because you gone.
Yeah, I straight up died. I'm not gonna lie about that. There was a couple of things that happened. Stars is lagging. Damn it. The vessel passed on, but my higher form remained behind for a brief moment. And then I heard a calling from the Father. He saw something in me, believed in what I was trying to do, trying to bring balance to this world. But I needed another catalyst, and what I told Vialdir was true. Surefire way to have a god completely transcend. Is to influence the blood of a very strong believer. One could say royalty.
Well, all hail the king.
Let's not go crazy here.
Yes, don't get me wrong, if that information gets out, we're all dead.
I
thought you said you quit the fairy dust.
I quit the fairy dust. Well, I mean, I didn't quit it. I can stop whenever I want.
I mean, it's kind of hard to process.
What? You said you had seen me before, like killing those people. What did you see after that you didn't know was me?
Jinx, you want to tell them or me?
I mean, you have, like a godlike memory, so why not?
It's almost like I have all this information right at my fingertips.
It's like I do, but I have so many notes to go through.
There was a silhouette in some stone room, and then there was a woman crying, or a woman screaming. A baby started crying, and there was an image of a crown on the wall. I don't know what all this means, and I don't know what it's connected to entirely.
Ledin told me that the king of Barclay was married for a short time, and they gave birth to a child, and the woman died in childbirth.
So you're not a bastard.
He also told me that the king was a playboy and fucked a lot of people.
Oh, so you still might be a bastard.
Don't tell that to Crank.
And without
Well,
any,
either way,
without any real proof, we can't prove it. And still, if anyone catches wind that there's a Barclay running around, you can bet that the Empire's assassins are going to be on your ass faster than you can guess.
I mean, aren't they kind of on the
That's new.
They are, but
so what type of assassins do they got? Have they got like all this going on that they could kind of like stretch all the way out here? Like just at the word of him being here, like they wouldn't know if it was true or not. Like, did they really send that type of people?
Can we not flirt with that either way?
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm just curious. That's all.
hey, like I said,
What do you know?
Good.
Like, what do you know about what they're doing?
The
I don't-
aliens?
Yeah.
Should I roll history person?
I'll just go ahead and tell you, because you were indoctrinated in them for so long. Their primary purpose was conquest for the Emperor. After the Emperor lost his second wife, he apparently went into a deep depression, locked himself in his room, and nobody heard from him for quite some time. This was the rise of the generals, where they started controlling the army, and Drakus Blightscale, who started controlling the entire country himself. So the only real thing you know is that Drakus said that the Emperor said to conquer the world.
But no one's really heard from me for a while.
They've seen him, like he's come out and made appearances, but as far as official decrees, he hasn't really made many himself.
And that's interesting, but it seems like there's more to it with them collecting seals.
I wasn't that high up on the pay grade to know that information. But you know, the Elder wanted it because he wanted to kill all the old and new gods, so he could be the only one and rule this world. So I'm guessing the other old gods are kind of looking for them as well, or at least the fallen ones.
That makes sense, but I mean, we got them, we got Narelle, we got Black. There's a lot of people looking for the seals.
and anyone miscellaneous person that manages to get their hands on one. You can understand why we need to try and get them contained. Which is why I'm supporting the Iron Tempest. I don't feel like the Barcelians are using them for nefarious means, so I support your cause.
I don't know if it needs to be supported for any country.
And I can agree with that too.
What are we gonna do with them all if we do get them?
That's why we need the Conclave. Power the new gods, we can seal them away forever. Make sure the old gods never set foot on this plane again.
I mean, I don't know if just
What makes you think
throwing
they
away
would
all
want to
that
steal them
power.
away?
I don't know if I want to seal them away.
What do you want them for?
I mean, they're powerful. I mean, we could change the world. Maybe make it better.
Or maybe make it worse.
I mean, can it really get much more worse than it sits right now with an evil guy that wants to use them to eradicate everybody, every race?
I don't know. Can it?
Jinx,
Yes, it
why
can
are
get
you
worse.
here?
I'm here because I'm here. I mean, I guess I
Wow.
kind of got drug
Ooh.
along because I was one of the champions. I wanted fame and fortune and all that. That's why I originally joined. And it worked for a while.
Not for friendship?
What? I've got plenty of friends. I talk to myself.
Not to talk to yourself, bro.
Which personality are we talking about?
I mean, now at this point, I want to save Elena. And I would like to make this world a place where she can actually live and not have to hide like I have forever. I'd like the rest of my race to be able to come forward. I mean, everybody thinks we've been gone for thousands of years. And that's just so we can survive. I'd like to change that. But not like he does, not eradicate everyone.
And I think there's other ways of doing it than what he's proposed. I mean, don't need the seals to do that.
I don't know.
So what's our plan for tomorrow?
We're escorting the mayor, aren't we?
Yeah, but we gotta have a plan. Like, this isn't gonna be all roses.
Never is. Did we
Well.
decide to go to the Underdark?
It'll be faster that way. And maybe we can find out something about the Flint's family.
Isn't your family down
Say
there?
that his family was down there somewhere.
Flint?
Hello, Flint. Are you awake? Is he conscious?
Do we know if my family's down there?
You know that's where they were seen last. They were headed down there.
At worst, we can cut the trip shorter. And
Yeah, explain your family.
Do we have a guide to get us through the Underdark?
Yes.
We do?
You're the guide.
I am not. I don't know anything about the Underdark.
Well, now that that's established, you're all fucked.
I guess we're not going to the Underdark.
You don't know anything about the Underdark? Your family goes on there, don't they?
I took pilgrimage. I'm a hermit. I didn't go down there. That was my family. Or that was my mother and father.
So you were a hermit for so long, Flint, then. What do you stand for?
What?
What do you stand for? Obviously, you kept yourself in isolation for so long for some reason.
I wanted to attune myself with nature and my goddess Idea.
And Yedid has asked you to carry on Abram's charge.
Correct.
Tell me, do you know what that is?
That I do not. He was more of an outgoing person and wanted to explore the world and to help others, while I stayed behind and wanted to further my mastery and become attuned with the druid life.
Your isolation caused your friend great pain. And now you're taking on his charge for, what, tribute?
Taking on his charge because I feel that I owe it to him. He tried to help everybody, including the clan. Even though he wasn't a dwarf. Okay.
Roller can.
There you go.
With advantage. Amberhorn seems to feel warm in your hands right now.
The sun god is attacking Amberhorn.
I think you've had too much to drink.
It's almost as if it's trying to tell you something.
That we should take a 10-minute potty break?
Insight?
Yes, insight your stick.
Nice.
It's almost beckoning for you to try and contact Yedid.
Okay. I excuse myself and go off to a more secluded spot, kneel down, start praying to my goddess.
And he wanders off again. Okay, well.
That's what I do best.
Yeah, if y'all want to take a quick break here, we'll go through Flint's. Alright.
Okie dokie.
Roll religion.
Religion.
Okay, I'll be back.
Okay. Let me see if we can change something up here, because this is going to be... I think this is appropriate. I can't hear it.
Yeah, that's what it was. Because Flint was away. Because I was away. when everything happened in my seclusion, doing all like that, I took it upon myself to avenge the death and help defeat the evil empire.
Flint, as you kneel down to pray and you lay Amberhorn down in front of you, the sand kind of covers it. The amber on your staff starts to glow, feeling connected to the land around you. And suddenly, the sands shift and swirl, and you're caught up in what appears to be a sandstorm, as your body almost feels like it's ripped to pieces all at once. But then you find yourself once more in that place. Stony, earthy landscape all around, large mountains rising up in the background. There's a very thick, almost muddy air around you. And off in the distance, you hear those large footsteps. Boo, 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 as they come closer and closer towards you. And eventually you start seeing the form of a massive woman, skin stony and cracked. As she comes into view, she seems to be 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 200 feet tall. And she stops in front of you and kneels down.
I bow to my goddess.
Hello! Oh my! You've been here quite a few times recently!
Yes, my goddess. I may have made some poor decisions, but I'm trying to avenge the death of my brother, Abram.
Ah, yes! That one! And she kind of points her massive finger down to Amberhorn. And as she snaps, you hear this thunderous boom as her large hand makes this sound, and the force of the shockwave seems to kind of bowl you over. I need to make a dex save real quick. Yeah, you pass. And as this happens, and you recoil from the shockwave, you notice that the light around Amberhorn is gone, and standing next to you is Abram.
Brother, is that you?
And he kind of nods.
What's that? I'm sorry.
He nods.
I am trying to avenge your death. I'm sorry I went into seclusion, but I needed to find myself, whereas you needed to find your way.
He places his hand on your shoulder.
What is it that I need to be doing, other than avenging your death and defeating your Norellians so we can go back to our homeland?
He kind of smiles, and then he points up to Udia.
Udia, what do you have of me?
I'm not feeling very well.
Oh, I'm sorry, goddess.
Thank you. Your concern is appreciated. However,
What can I do to alleviate it?
this is a bit more dire. I've been keeping an eye on you through, that little relic that you're holding. You've met my brother.
Brother, do I know what relic she's referring to?
She's referring to Amberhorn, but roll religion with advantage. The brother she's talking about is Vialdir.
The sun god?
Yes. We're all children of Bahamuts and Zatarias.
If I did something wrong in our recent battle against your brother, please let me know.
Oh, no, don't worry. He's a dick. You did just fine. The thing that bothers me, however, you have learned of the, pieces of us that were left behind in Adoria, yes?
The soul stones? Or the relic, or the discs?
The seals, yes.
Yeah, seals. You don't want us to find them, or you want us to find them?
Quite the contrary, I do want you to find them. You see, I feel I may be losing my grace. She kind of grins down at you.
Okay. What do you want me to do when I find the seals?
The shards of our power that was stolen so many years ago can be used to contact our father. I'm hoping that perhaps he might be able to restore us to our former glory.
You want me to find the seals so you can call back Bahamut to help you get back to your former glory.
Correct. The seals can be used to summon his messenger, a Kirin. That messenger
Do we need
can...
all the seals, or just several?
You need all of them.
Okay.
That messenger can open a hole into Bahamut's divine plane. And from there you may be able to seek audience with him.
Okay.
Now, I desperately don't want to befall the same fate as my brothers. For sure. And this...
Well, that's not going to happen.
Yes. And this new goddess that your friends have allied themselves with, I don't trust her, but it's more of because what she is, rather than who she is. As you know, the new gods are opposed to all of us in general. They don't think that we should have control over the land ourselves. They think we treat it as some kind of playground.
I I'm not too happy with her either. Just going along for the time being, and because she has yet to oppose you.
I will say I'm not too threatened by her, but who's to say that won't change? I'm simply asking you to keep an eye on her.
Oh, I am. I'd already asked her what she thought about you after what we did to your brother, and she's not worried about you either.
Yes, I know.
Because
She actually seems to respect me, which is honestly quite endearing.
but I guess that's just one part of our problems that we're having. I will keep an eye on her, and I will make sure that uh, she or her followers don't do anything to disrespect you.
I would appreciate that. Now, if you would be so kind, you have agreed to take up your brother's charge.
I have.
My seal, I have connection to it. It's located somewhere to the southwest. Where exactly, I'm not quite sure. Apparently, its energy has been used too much to the point where it's hard for me to pinpoint it.
Southwest. Interesting. Is it still to the southwest?
To this day, yes.
Okay.
Now, I don't care what you do with the seals yourself, but if you would make that request of my father, I would be forever indebted to you.
No problem. So all we have to do is at the time that, because we are looking for all the seals, but if once we get them all I got to do is make that request to your get audience to your father's, to Bahamut's plane, and make that, or to the messenger, and make that request that he comes back. Correct?
Of course.
Okay. No problem. I am going to keep that to myself.
Now, to aid you in this little request of mine, I think that little stick of yours needs an upgrade.
Okay.
And she's going to request that you place Amberhorn in her massive hand. I lagged through that, didn't I?
You did.
Okay. She's going to request that you place Amberhorn in her massive hand.
I pick up Amberhorn, and now is Abram still standing next to me, or did
he is
go
currently
back in?
still? He's still standing there.
Okay. I hand Amberhorn to Yedea.
Abram kind of gives you a thumbs up, and as she holds it up between her fingers, you see her kind of grab at the amber that's around the tip of the staff, and she kind of pulls it a little bit to a point, And then you
Okay.
see this yellow, amber, golden light kind of ebb from her hand into the actual, what looks like blade now at the end of your staff, as it seems to kind of harden and sharpen and bolster it. And as she moves it around and starts to form it into shape more, she then lowers it down, and with her massive hand outstretched before you, she hands Amberhorn back to you as a scythe.
Thank you, Goddess. Okay, so question.
Mm-hmm.
How does that change? Because I don't have proficiency in scythe weapons.
It's still technically a staff.
Okay. But now it looks like a scythe with the amberhorn as the blade part.
Right.
Or the amber.
Yeah, the amber part's just kind of stretched out into a scythe blade.
Okay.
So I will have to get you new stats on that, but yep.
I thank her and I ask her one more question. There is a small task that we have to do before we continue our mission to ascertain more the seals. We need to travel to this place that is called Brigada proper, but in order to do that, we have to travel through the underworld. I am not familiar with the underworld. Is there any way you can help me navigate the underworld? And that way I can also find my family in the process, because they will be of great help for us in the future.
You may not be familiar, but someone you know is. And you feel that hand on your shoulder again.
Yes.
And as Abram kind of reaches out to shake your hand,
I reach back.
and as you give that full forearm clasp handshake, he smiles, and then his form shifts again, and the light enters back into Amberhorn's blade. Remember our deal, and I think your brother will be quite happy with the path you've chosen.
Yes.
Ta-ta! And please don't let me catch you back here again. 3 times is too many!
Yes, Goddess. Yes, Goddess. Thank you.
And as...
I bow down.
Yep. And as you bow, you feel the sand shifting around you again, and that muddy air starts to leave your lungs, and you find yourself back on the beach.
Back on the beach. And I grab Amberhorn, take a nice good look at it.
Yep. It looks...
Put it back in my back thing.
Okay. Yeah. It
looks like a scythe, a wooden handled scythe with that amber into a blade.
Yep. Amber blade, and the actual ram's horn part to it seems to be exposed a little bit more now than it was before.
Okay. And I smile at it before I actually put it back in my back, and I go and make my way back towards the rest of the group.
Okay. Again, planar travel, you were only gone for about a minute or two, so...
That's fine.
The rest of you?
Do we notice him come back? Like, can we hear him? Can I hear him?
Passive perception, unless he's trying to be sneaky.
Did we notice that he left?
Yeah, he just kind of got up and walked off. Voxy even made a comment about it.
Yeah. All right, I'm back.
Oh, how'd your meeting go?
The path is the knowledge of the path is available to me now.
Oh, that's good.
So the underworld, we will be able to travel. As far as the creatures that are down there, I don't know what else is down there other than the God, what are they? Dunmar? Is that it?
Durgar.
Dunmar? Durgar.
Yep.
And I look at Jinx. No more Elven.
Aww. But Erwin likes to play.
So, with that, I'm going to bid everyone adieu to have a good night, and I'm going to go back up to the bar. I will see y'all in the morning. What time are we leaving? Gathering the mayor. Hopefully he knows we're going in the Underdark. No one says anything?
I think
Okay.
there's a note at the bar. I'm not sure.
Because I need to.
It's written down
go-
somewhere. Go ask Percy.
Yep, I need to make my way back so I can get my get rest in, so I'm fully recovered from earlier today's events.
Can we talk about that real quick?
Okay.
Sorry, you all have been together for quite some time. And I don't know... And don't anybody take this the wrong way, but my god, you guys are disorganized.
Okay.
I kind of look at it like organized chaos.
Yes.
It all works.
I'm sure it all works in its own way, but... coming from the goddess of pain and knowledge, the road ahead may be getting tougher, especially considering the challenges that are ahead of you. I worry that if you all don't find support in each other, some of you may not make it back from this journey. I appreciate all of you helping me, and I would not be here today if not for you, and I'm sure Tybalt appreciates it as well. There is great strength here in each one of you individually, but think about what you could do together. There's a lot there. And I know better than anyone. Knowledge is the greatest strength you can have.
Okay.
Just don't lose faith in each other. Keep trying. Try and figure out how each of you works better. I think at the end of all of this, dare I say it, you might actually be able to save the world. If you don't destroy it first.
She looks over at Jinx.
Didn't destroy anything yet.
Just the sun, but, whatever.
That's subjective.
I mean, it's still there-ish.
And you're literally holding a piece of it. It's beside the point. Just don't give up. I think you all will be fine. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go dance by that wave.
And she kind of walks up and walks next to the ocean.
I'm gonna grab one of the whiskeys and take some hard chugs.
I'm gonna get up, go back to the bar. Like I need to get some rest. This fairy dust is wearing off. I'm exhausted.
Okay, so Tybalt and Flint are headed back.
I'm gonna go back too.
Brad's headed back.
Same.
Vern is headed back.
I'm gonna play some music
Okay.
on the sad harp.
On the sad harp. It is sad. I'm gonna see how well she dances to the sad music. As you're sitting there drinking and playing this sad tune on your harp, and she's matching you beat for beat as the waves crash behind her and just kind of spinning in the moonlight. Violet, what are you doing?
Sounds like everybody headed back.
Yep.
Okay, well, I guess I'll have headed back.
Okay.
Well, not actually. Just going back. Well, yeah. Swing by and see if Alex is working or not.
She is actually.
Ask her what time she gets off.
Now actually. Are you free?
Shall we retire from my room for the rest of the night?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
And she kind of grabs your arm and cuddles up next to you. Well, you can roll a retroactive performance check if you want.
Tired.
Too much booze.
She rolled a 15, so.
At least Flynn enjoyed it.
So, as Voxia dances in the moonlight, Jinx drinks himself to sleep on the beach, and the rest of you retire to your rooms. The next morning is going to hold an entirely new adventure. And where that takes you, we don't really know just yet. But for now, everyone is able to have a wonderful evening together. And that is where we will end for tonight.
Yes.
I want to do that.
Okay, yeah, you're going to make your heart to bruise.
Neato.
One more.
Is it 4 or is it 3? I thought it was 3.
It's 3. I only saw 2, though.
16, 26, 26.
26, okay. So you make 3, and they are... Ooh, excuse me.
Burfworthy?
8d4?
Okay.
8d4. Holy hell. Also, question.
Yes.
I stated anytime I go into a potion shop, I'm going to be buying potions now, like health potions. So I stepped in a health place that sold health potions. So,
All right, I'm heading to bed, guys. I'll see y'all later.
All right. Well, before you go to bed, let me say this. So, okay, so the whole purpose of this session tonight, of course, was to get you guys to kind of roleplay a little bit more and kind of learn about your characters, obviously.
Yes.
Because I personally felt like in that last encounter, part of the reason you guys are having problems with harder combat is because you don't actually know your characters' personalities. Because everyone's actually playing to their characters in combat. Flint, who is a hermit, usually runs off and does his own thing. He tries to be an opportune caster. Brad, who is the lawful good character, is going to try and protect people as much as possible. Jinx is going to try and be flashy and out in the middle of everything. Violet's going to try and hug everybody.
I usually try to hug the most important looking thing.
Right.
You said I had
That
3 of
doesn't
these?
look like it's gonna murder me outright.
And yes, Brad, you do have 3 of those. Verna's usually going to try and sneak off and be sneaky. She plays tricks, so, you can expect that from her. And Tybalt's going to be the most opportune blaster as possible. So, I feel like this helps you guys maybe a little bit to kind of give some insight into how each of you plays. And I will say this, from this point, if you guys want to, anytime during this week, next week, whenever, if you want to talk above game about actual in-combat strategy, I'm fine with it.
What I really wanted to do, I couldn't do because everything was flying.
Right, and those are things that you kind of, have to work with. I'll say also, talk in combat more together. You guys, every round, have a free action to at least say 1 sentence and 1 reply. And you guys can help, better plan out your strategies that way.
Okay.
So, anyway, just want to say that, Yid. Sorry, you can go to bed now.
No problem. Thanks. Later, guys.
take it easy.
Now, with that said also, if there's anything that I am doing improperly, please tell me, okay?
Being a decent human being.
Well, I can't
Got
help that. My god at the D4s on that one.